Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets and my boy Johnny K Picks, the other half of Defend Your Units, man. How you doing tonight, Johnny?
Feeling great. Went back old school, got some tall boy Miller Lights, so we're gonna have some tall boy Miller Lite John tonight. So looking good. Look, you better watch out. So looking forward to this card. Pretty decent pay-per-view. There's some bangers here and there, but I mean we've seen better now. So, but hey, we're back. We had a week off, so this pay-per-view is looking really good right now, and I'm looking forward to it. I got 5 bets in, probably gonna have at least 7. So
nice,
ready to go. How about you?
Yeah, man, it's definitely a good UFC. I had my work done, a while ago. I wanted to get my video out on Sunday, but I've just had so much stuff to do. Then I've been sick, man. Everybody in my house is thrown up today now. So my baby blood just threw up all over the Broncos. So that's not good.
That's fun.
But yeah, man, I'm happy to have these fights back, especially getting a pay-per-view. It's going to have some really good fights on it. I'm looking forward to freaking Costa versus Strickland. Feel like there's a lot of fights that got some lines that are just out of order, just kind of crazy on this card. But
as usual, they're I mean, you can make a case for it, but I just for me, it's like I don't know if I want to bet it, but I think that's the right side.
Right. And I honestly believe that a lot of these lines get inflated up because football, baseball, baseball's on, there's only one basketball game to bet on. There's only 2 hockey games. There's no more stuff to bet on other than MMA. So people that don't really watch MMA, but they bet like a mofo, come over and they see this dude's the favorite, this dude, let's throw these together. All them parlays keep coming in, and it just drives them prices up like crazy. Because I don't know, but it is what it is. You just gotta find the good dogs, if you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say more times than not, man. The longer I wait to place a bet, the better lines I get. Sure, I won't get everyone that I like, but majority of them, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about it. Then I'll wait 3 days, and I'm like, all right, it's looking a little better.
I like when I beat line movement the opposite way. Every single bet this year that I beat, even Ramiz Brahimaj, I bet him at plus 170. He ended plus 10 or plus 105 or minus 105 or something like that. Lose that. Everybody, Malcolm Gordon, every time but when it goes the other way, I end up winning. So I don't know. Besides on Billy Quarantillo. Yeah, fuck
that was the worst performance from Billy Q ever.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's fun. I just put out my full card breakdown 10 minutes before we started this show, so that's up and out. And yeah, there you go. It's fun to be back. I haven't done. I mean, we did our breakdown show 2 Wednesdays ago, and I haven't had a breakdown out. I don't think for 3 weeks, so it's been a while. So this is gonna be fun, man. Breaking down this fight card with you guys, talking with the boys, man. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. We got Ryan Jordan in here, first one, man. He said we back, baby. Yes, we are. Especially for a good pay-per-view, man. We appreciate you coming out, Ryan. MMA clips in the building. So let's fucking go. I've been waiting for this all week. Let's go, man. We've been waiting to hang out with you and everybody all week too. Excited to see who Cody's on this week for Holland and Oleksiejczuk. Tough, crazy fight. Yeah. Can't wait to tell you. Kaya Oldham, what is up, man? Islam by submission, hammer it. Yep, that don't look bad. Johnny was just giving me some inside info because I've been putting together my video and all that. So
yeah, just saw it on the old Twitter game. So we'll get to there. I don't know if it's right, but
yeah. What is up? There will be blood. Always out here chilling with us, man. Week. Dennis said, "What is Johnny supposed to do without his father for a couple months?"
Well, for one, I am a grown-ass 18-year-old, and I'm going to grow up.
See the beard? Yeah, man, no, he's going to thrive. He's going to have a good time.
I'm kicking around some ideas. Obviously, the show is going to continue to go on no matter what on Wednesday nights. I'm going to keep it going. So when Cody is back, we'll still be relevant.
Yeah, true that.
Our show, anyways.
Still be in the algorithm.
We'll still do. I'll still be here. But we might have a couple different people here and there. We might do something different. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got time.
You got time today. I had time the other day. Derek Izzy, our dude. I'm predicting some unexpected outcomes this weekend. I seen the prediction.
I seen it too, and I was not on a lot of those. I will say that.
A lot of times, and then they come out. But yeah, man. Everybody check out Derek Izzy too on Twitter. It's just spelled just like that, man. He puts out his algorithm, all his cool stuff, and he's been he's heavy into the game, man. He's been heavy into it since we started. So
yes, sir.
Check out his algorithm. Thing's phenomenal. He doesn't charge anything for it neither. It's free. Tyler 138 MMA. What's up, Tyler, man? He said, good to see you guys again. I'll be there for about an hour and a half, but got a jet after that. Shoot, appreciate that hour and a half. Everybody check out Tyler on 138 MMA, putting out excellent picks and tons of content every single week for everything, man. When Contender Series comes out, he hits that hard too. So everybody check out Tyler, man. Great dude, great information. Kaya says Cesar Almeida is a GOAT pick. That's a fact. That is a fact, man. Okay, we're going to defend some units tonight, huh, Johnny? Is that what we're going to do, Johnny? Is that what we're going to do?
I think a lot of people are on Caesar for some weird reason.
I mean,
somebody's forgetting. Somebody's forgetting about my man. Roman.
Oh, we're going to have a good. You better get you a tall boy or two in. But damn, is that one already done? Did you shake that one done?
Pretty much.
I knew it. Jesus, here we got to get to that one quick.
We're not even in the first fight.
Bro, I could tell just by the way you tipped that a little bit. That was done. Sheesh, here we go.
We're back. It's been a while.
Baby. Hoosier stand in the building, man. What is up, man?
What's up, Hoosier?
Pay-per-view card calls for the dab rig. There we go. That's nice. I mean a couple little cherry yuzu, little rosin gummies. Love them. But yeah, man, the dab rig. My buddy ruined me with one of them back in the day. Ruined me, tried to kill me. Got my lungs collapsed. I was so mad. Pink Floyd in the building, gentlemen, working late again. Wanted to say good luck, and I'm feeling the Edwards. Ain't no way.
Pink, come on, man.
No way.
Sub?
Pink. Edwards sub?
That's wild.
What up, Pink? Pink does know his girls MMA, just not this one, but he knows mine.
Sometimes he's not perfect, so
appreciate you coming out as always, Pink, dude. You know you're our dude, man. Appreciate you so much. Sniper, we live. Let's go, Sniper, out here just supporting and being an awesome dude, man. We appreciate that. Just had to pause your breakdown video to jump in here live. I know it's all coming out at once. Right here, who's your stand? This is what Yanni was telling me about a little bit ago, man.
I saw it on Twitter. Yeah, just if you look at his left leg, you can kind of see a little bit of a mark there.
Pretty daggies, man.
Wouldn't that be interesting if that was true?
Look at this. We got Lou Betcha in the house. Two of the best closeted heterosexuals I know. Glad to see you two jabronis.
What up, Lou?
What up, Lou? There ain't a closet big enough, man. Dude, everybody check out Lou, man. He puts out excellent information on Twitter from the desk of Lou Betcha, and then on here on YouTube, man, putting out tons of great stuff. He's doing a live show like with
tonight.
Steve and somebody else. Yeah, it might be tonight. Look on his Twitter, but great dude, knows his stuff. Grateful dude, what's up? Best of luck this weekend. Best of luck to you, grateful dude, and appreciate you always being out here, being cool, dude. Classic.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Tyler, MMA Clip says, Kopylov demand. Yeah, he's tough. Dirty Reg in the building. How did Baby Bud parlay do last time? It did not do good. Well, no, I mean, she picked Lerone Murphy, which I think hexes any bet that I ever make. And then she picked Carlston Harris, who decided he was going to fucking get in the pocket and throw hooks with fucking Chaos Williams, which is just chaos. It's just crazy chaos.
It's basically like what Menefield did. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to go crazy and get, check left hook to death.
Yeah, but Menefield have more of a chance. Like that was
dumb. Both of them were dumb. Both of them are stupid, dumb things to do. You don't do that.
I think Chaos is so durable that it's like you can't.
Chaos is durable. Like
you can't just go in the pocket and start throwing hooks like you if you're Carlston Harris. But
yeah, and then Oldberg's a sniper, dude. Like you can't. He's gonna hit that chin.
Oh, but Baby Blood is. What is she? She's 3-2 on her parlays, and I think she's up 12 units. I think she was up 14. Now she's up 12. Or
yeah,
I didn't. Yeah, I put 2 on.
That makes sense.
So we'll see tonight. Yeah. Johnson, what do you guys think of Mitch Raposo? He is not.
He's average,
small. And he's
everywhere.
Tiny man.
I don't think he's all that great.
I'm on Andre Lima this week. I'm excited to watch him fight. Me too.
I think he's very good.
Dab rigs are crazy. They are. Mitch Raposo can be crushing on the regional. That's all he's fought. Regional, but it's not even good regionals. And then when he steps up, blink, Now, Ryan, you're speaking my dude. Edwards should be 1-5 in her last fights. Go check it out.
Who did she win? And she probably shouldn't have won.
Kopylov and the other Chinese girl.
But there was one
fucking dominated her for fucking beat her all 3 rounds and then lose.
I will say yes, that fight. But there was one fight that I thought that she lost and that she probably won. So it all worked out. I don't remember that fight. Let me see it. Oh, the Nora fight, her last fight. I actually thought Edwards won that fight.
She's getting reversed on the ground.
Yeah, but she was doing more than Nora was doing. I'll tell you that.
Right here with Lou. He said, I'd rather be known for being Cody's bud than a capper. That's
Lou is invited to the barbecue.
Lou's always invited to the barbecue, man. And yeah, man, he's freaking awesome, dude. Like I said, and he's an old school better. Like that's why I like talking to guys like that, dude. That really like shady too. Like a lot of dudes is just old school, just betting everything. Horses, everything, just been in the game, man. And shout out to Lou. Like I said, he's the man. So you're mad. Any chance the MVP fight softened Holland's chin? Now, it might have. He's dude, go back. I said it in my breakdown. We'll get to it, but like Holland took in a lot of damage in 4 out of his last 5 fights. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, MVP, even Ponzinibbio got some good shots in, some power leg kicks.
Yeah, but there's a reason why.
Jack Della hit him with big shots.
But there was well, honestly, he didn't really get hit with a lot of big shots from Jack.
Decent ones, though.
Yeah, they weren't like crazy big ones. He got hit with better shots from MVP, but there's a reason why with him.
Sacco, Sniper Poirier. What up, Fight Talk Only? So my gang, what's up, boys? What's up, Fight Talk Only? Everybody check out Fight Talk Only too on Twitter. Puts out great community collaborations every single week where he picks out excellent cappers and they give their opinion on a certain fight, and then he makes tons of cool graphics, all that. If you need any graphics, that's your man right there, Fight Talk Only. Appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us tonight, man. All right, we're gonna get into this before Johnny gets into tall boy.
I'm almost done beer too.
All right, first fight is going to be Andre Lima versus Mitch Raposo, and I'm gonna let you start this, Johnny.
All right, perfect. Round 2. Here we go. Let's see. Let me get my notes up. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lima. I think he's the way better striker, and he might get taken down early, but I mean, Mitch is he's making his UFC debut, and like we've seen him on Tough, we've seen him on Dana White Contender Series, and he doesn't really look all that great. And he's losing to guys like what's his name? Shalolian. I forgot his name. Ludovic. Shalulian.
He's the worst. One of the worst.
He's so bad.
And no offense to him. But
yeah, I mean he's not UFC level, and he's losing to guys that aren't UFC level. And I think Lima
doesn't have any volume of nothing.
Yeah, and Lima's definitely going to be the better striker. He's going to hit harder, I think, as well. And I think his takedown defense is good enough. Yeah, like I said, he might get taken down early, but I think as the fight goes on, Mitch isn't going to have success with those takedowns. He's taking this fight on short notice as well, and that's always a little bit of a red flag. And Lima, I mean, he did look a little gassed in his last fight against Igor or whatever his name was, but they put on a crazy pace for that round and a half until the bite happened. And he was still landing good shots. And I don't even know how Igor was able to stand up when he was, to be honest, but he had to bite him. So, yeah, the better striker. I'm going with the better striker here. I don't really rate Mitch's wrestling and grappling high enough to overcome Lima's striking advantage here. So give me Lima. I wouldn't be shocked actually if this fight does go to decision, but I think it's going to be like a clear decision. Like Lima's going to win at least 2 or 3 rounds. So give me Lima. I don't mind him in parlays at all this week, or maybe you can even do Lima by decision or a 3rd round decision.
Yeah. I'm with you on a lot of that. Like Raposo, decent like speed, movement, striking. And then he'll mix in some grappling. I don't think his jiu-jitsu is the greatest. He's fought the lowest level of competition ever. And then he's too small. He's too small. He's too small for even 125, dude. He's 5'5" with the 64.5 inch reach. Andre Lima's 2 inches taller, and he's going to have 3 inches of reach, which is big when you guys are only 5'5" humans. You know what I mean? He's going to be a lot bigger. So I think that's going to rule out a lot of Raposo's grappling. And then Lima has good takedown defense, excellent get up game, and he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like he's dangerous off his back on the ground. And then in the striking, man, he's going to be way better than Raposo, dude. Like Lima's got legit Muay Thai and kickboxing like experience, like world experience. And I think he's going to be faster. I think he's going to be bigger. I think he's going to hit way harder. And I think he's going to finish Raposo, to be honest, because like you see Raposo against Jake Hadley, he comes out, he has a decent little first round. They're going back and forth, but Hadley's kind of just walking him down. By the second round, like Mitch Raposo didn't have really much to offer. You know what I mean? He just was backing up. Then he gets taken down and finished by Hadley like it was nothing. He's just too small, in my opinion. Even like you said on the Ultimate Fighter, go out. Ludovic Shaolin, that dude's one of the worst fighters you're ever going to see in the history of fighting. I'm so for UFC, he doesn't do nothing. The only reason like he had that he beat Raposo is because he could stop his takedowns, because the Shaolin's have got a wrestling background from somewhere over there, but he doesn't use his wrestling offensively, and then he just keeps standing. Then he doesn't throw anything. But Raposo's so little and just does it. He's not good at fighting that he gets beat. He's short notice. It's not like he came back and earned this fight. If you go look at the people he beat on the regional scene, all cab drivers. So I like Andre Lima here, and I like him a lot. Full camp, bigger fighter, black belt, phenomenal striking, way more power than Raposo. Like I like him everywhere this fight goes. Everywhere this fight goes. That Igor Serrano, the dude that bit him, that kid's freaking good, man. I don't even know why. I don't know why he bit him. The first round was close, back and forth. The second round was close, and like the Servino was winning because he landed a takedown, but like Lima, he landed a takedown and finally held Lima down for maybe 45 seconds and then was winning. Nothing happened. Lima, then they get up and he's got his back and then he just fucking bites him. Now, I don't know if he started getting tired and was like, I don't know why he bit him. But that kid's good, dude. Like that kid may come back in 5 years and be 22-1 from beating the shit out of people on the regional scene and then finally gets back to the UFC. But yeah, I like Lima. I think he's better everywhere. I think he gets this done easily, to be honest, and finishes him. Johnny News in the building with the $10 donut. Let's go, man. Really appreciate that, John. Always supporting the show, man. Keeping the lights on. He said, which fight is the toughest to call? Dude, there was a couple.
Phil Rowe and Jake Matthews, I thought was pretty tough. Kopylov and Almeida, I thought was pretty tough to go back and forth. I think those were the two for me.
I think even Strickland and Costa is it tough. Like that's a dude. Yeah, I don't think it's near as easy.
I think it's what you
Almeida, Romanovs, what other freaking weird one? Randy Brown's, Lesky. You guys are tripping. But John, appreciate that dono. Like I said, man, keeping the lights on every single week. Every single show, one of the best dudes in the game.
It's usually the fights for me. It's like the fighters that are almost identical. Like they have the same style. Like let's say, for instance, they're both kickboxers that don't really grapple. That's a very tough fight to call.
And then one of them kickboxers is was ranked number 2 in the world.
36 years old.
Was ranked number 2 in the world.
Maybe 8
2023. And one of them is a decent kickboxer.
He's southpaw. He has a good body kick. Yeah.
Beat Josh Fremd and fucking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who did Cesar beat in the UFC?
Alex Pereira.
Oh, and what's his other guy named?
This is going to be a kickboxing. But we're going to get there, Johnny. We're going to get there. John, look what you started, Johnny News. Look what you started, Johnny News. Now, that's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight.
MMA. It's going to be fun.
MMA line mover in the building. So, we'll have to watch this back later. Let's fucking go. Let's go, man. Everybody check out MMA line mover, too, on Twitter, man. He puts out all kinds of cool information, rap songs, bets, everything.
Moves the lines.
Moves him. I like him. That's my dude. So everybody check him out, man. He's a good dude. Full support of Baby Blood's parlays too, man. Lima's not that good. Igor was winning, but Lima's
good. I think Igor's good too.
He's good. Fucking striking.
It was
and
crazy.
Way better than Raposo. You know what Igor would have did to Mitch Raposo?
And round 1.
Narrative. I think Dana White really likes this guy after the bite. Yeah, I'm with you too there. I mean, you're bringing in Mitch Raposo. He's 0-2 in the UFC. Tough.
I think the UFC wanted Mitch to get in the UFC during Tough, and he lost to shit. Yeah. And they keep trying to get him back, and they finally got him back. And this is a tough fight for him.
Yep, that's why we're your man
has to pay the dues.
Sub is live, dude. Lima was active as shit off his back. He's a black belt. You know what I mean? And he, like I said, being 2 inches taller with the 3 inches of reach helps you stop the takedown a lot when you just got a littler dude. There's a littler fucking human. That's just how it be. One thing Raposo does well, he keeps a high guard. Yeah, he does, and he does a lot of movement, but he's just so
watch those
not
kicks,
dangerous. Hadley, yeah, and Hadley did come in overweight on that one. Almeida, yeah,
it is.
It's not though.
It's not. You have to admit that.
No. Because it's like, okay, it's like when you have a good striker, MMA striker, versus like world-class kickboxing, and they just strike, other than Sean Strickland beating Izzy, you're not going to find very many other like instances where a regular guy only in striking outstrikes the world-class kickboxer. No. I mean, Khalil Roundtree by freaking knocking out Gokhan Saki with the freaking elbow, but like Khalil's a striker too. But I don't even know if he was doing all the Muay Thai then, but we'll see. I'm
just gonna leave it at that.
What's that?
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Here we go. Next fight. We got 256 people here, man.
Let's go.
Shout out everybody. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Hit that like button if you can, and
that's right.
Comments,
follow us on Twitter.
All that good stuff. Units. Women's bantamweight 135. Jose Lynn Edwards versus Eileen Corinne.
You think Jose Lynn?
Yeah, that's how
That's Jocelyn.
Man, you read that off. That's Jose Lynn, man. What?
That got me.
Got it.
Jose Lynn.
That's how when I do my tape study and write it down.
That is fantastic.
It's Joselyn. Jose Lynn. That's how I write it down.
No, I mean, phonetically, that's how you would say it.
Jose Lynn Edwards versus Eileen Perez.
I'm going to say that right now.
So my most confident pick on this card is in this fight.
No.
Yeah.
The most?
Yeah. The person
you do know it's women's MMA, right?
But listen, the person with the clearest path to victory, with the easiest opponent, most non-dangerous opponent, is right here. I watched a lot of Jose Lynn's fucking fights, bro. She has the worst takedown defense in the division. It's not even close. Shout out Brady from DFS. But she has even worse get-up game. She gets taken down one time, and watch the Kopylov fight. Watch any fight. Watch her, Jessica Rose Clark, the striker that out-grappled her. Dude, Kopylova beat her. Go fight. I'd challenge anybody to go watch that fight, and you tell me Jocelyn Edwards won that fight. She got held down for like 4 minutes in the first round and like 3.5 minutes in the second round, and some more in the third, and never had a big moment.
Are you saying it was kind of like Bulgarian versus C-Rod?
Yeah, but like not as bad. She had no moments. C-Rod had that knee. Remember the second round where C-Rod had that knee? He was like, he made that. The judges heard that. But anyways, Jocelyn Edwards is not good. She should be 1-5 or 1-4 in her last 5. She didn't beat Kopylova. She didn't beat the Chinese girl. She's not good. She's really not good. She like I said, she's got the worst grappling in the division by far. Eileen Perez has good grappling. Like, she's a good fucking grappler, dude. Like, her takedowns are good. Her jiu-jitsu is good. What she did to Kopylova, you don't use MMA math, but you can do MMA math with wrestling most of the time. If this wrestler can out-wrestle this wrestler and that wrestler out-wrestled this person, then usually the wrestler that could out-wrestle the other guy that won or the other girl is going to beat that girl too. She's going to take Jocelyn Edwards down. She's going to beat her up. She did slow down a little bit against Kopylova in that third round, but like, they were going back and forth. She was doing okay. And then she had a bad throw with like 1 minute left, and Kopylova took her back and almost got her rear naked. But it's not like she gassed out and was like, no, it was back and forth. The third round was even close. She hit Kopylova with the head kick. But I actually think Kopylova is so much more dangerous on the ground. Like, even if she got tired in the third round, like, Edwards ain't going to take her down. Or Edwards ain't going to finish her. And it only takes one takedown for Perez to win the whole round. Like, go watch any of Jocelyn Edwards' fights. She does not get up after she gets taken out. Eileen Perez might even finish her in the first round or two. Like, I can't express how, like, Perez is one of the better grapplers in the division. That's what she does. That's her bread and butter. I come out, I throw some power, I grapple you. Jocelyn Edwards has been beat. Jose Lynn's been beat 4 or 5 times by straight up grappling. Dude, she's going to dominate her. Domination. Mark my words, clip this, do whatever you want. Eileen Perez whoops this girl's ass.
I'm going to clip it, but not because of your pick, just because of you said Jose Lin. It's still fantastic.
Jose Lin, baby.
Woo. But I am on the Perez side as well. I think she does have a pretty clear path to win this fight, and that's just to be the bully, and she is a bully. Just push forward, get her up against the cage, and take her down. I could see this happening, rinse and repeat for pretty much 3 rounds. Edwards isn't good, but she's not the worst. But I just feel like against fighters like Perez, who can wrestle, who can take down, and who can take shots and bully their opponents like Perez, that's where her kryptonite is. And I just don't think she's going to be able to keep the fight on the feet. She does throw a ton of kicks, but I just think Perez eventually is going to get the takedown, push her up against the cage in the clinch, and then get a takedown. Whatever you see. Ground and pound all day. She's got good grappling too. She's not getting back up. So Perez just needs 3 takedowns. That's it. And then she's going to win this fight pretty clearly. And maybe even just two takedowns at least. Win 2 rounds, done and done. So I like Perez. I'll say by decision, but I could see like a 2nd or 3rd round, like ground and pound knockout.
Yeah, she's throwing big elbows, dude. I'm telling you right now, I use it, but like Edwards, not dangerous. No takedown. I'm taking the grappler all day in that. It's not even going to be hard for her to get the takedown. And the thing is, because like Kopylov, I had a thing I was going to post on Twitter. Kopylov landed the easiest takedowns in the world on her. And like I said, held her down for like 4 minutes after that.
And she's so much smaller too.
Yeah. And like Perez actually has good wrestling. She's got good timing on her double legs. She's got power body. Like she's very physically strong. Like Jocelyn's like good striking, moving around and all that. But like, she has no takedown defense. It's not even like she fucking cannot stop a takedown. So I don't see how she wins. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, I mean, I that's how I see Perez winning. She just needs to be a bully. She needs to push her up against the cage and then work for the takedown. And I think she'll get it easily. Like we've seen it time and time again when Edward fights, like against wrestlers or grapplers. Like that's what they do. They take her down and she can't get back up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen it like 4 times.
Yeah.
Cara Rosa, Jessica Rose Clark, Kopylov, and somebody else did it to her too. So like, I don't like all. I mean,
I know in her last fight,
it's not going to happen this time. The best grappler that she's fighting, dude. Perez would take Jessica Rose Clark down and beat her ass. Like she would take like that's what people did to Jessica Rose. She comes out and takes down fucking Edwards. I'm emotional about this fight because Perez is going to whoop this girl's ass. They got into it too, right? That's the word. Like in the last fight when Perez came in, her eye was already fucked up. Like she got sucker punched by Edwards at the Performance Institute, like the day of or the day before the fight. Like they were talking shit and they said Edwards just Jose Lin just took off.
Jose Lin it.
Don't talk about Jose Lin like that, but she ain't punching off her back. Nicholas, what's up? Said there are no -300 women fighters that are.
What about -185? I think that's a very appropriate.
Listen,
bet
it's
right
all
now.
about the fight. Like, am I going to say Perez is -300 to other girls, to different other girls? No, but to the girl with the worst takedown, dude, I watched the tape with the worst takedown defense I've seen a girl have. I don't know another girl that I could even say that has as bad a take.
Listen, I think there was value probably on Edwards when, she was probably plus, 200, 215, 220 range. But now I think Perez at the line where it's at now, I think it's a good parlay piece. I think she's safe.
She'll be gassed out. What up, Fresh Gamble? Said Edwards KO 3. I think she'll be gassed out from getting beat up on the ground by then.
I mean, it's possible.
Disagree. Not saying Edwards will win, but worth a sprinkle on live odds. If she'll be at +1,000. Yeah. Dude, she was plus fucking like 800 to Lucy Puldadova.
Yeah, she will definitely be plus 400 or higher after round 1 or during round 2. So you have a chance to do that if you like.
Aussie Fight Fan ain't lying. She's gonna twerk all over that girl's face like she made it. Fiona, that's a great nickname too. And she's a little Shrek. Her nickname's Fiona. Turns into the.
I wonder what the line started out as for this fight.
Yeah, she didn't fully gas out in the 3rd round of that. Like I said,
she slowed down, but
she slowed down, but she was fighting. Gas. She just kept trying her own takedowns. And Kopylov has better grappling than Edwards. Anyway, she already showed that she out-grappled her. But like I said, she went for a throw, missed the throw. Kopylov got on top because even earlier in the 3rd round, she hit Kopylov with the head kick with like a minute 30 in, and she fell down, and then Kopylov got on top of her, and she worked her way back up. So she wasn't like gas laying there. Yeah. Whatever line you got Perez at, she's going to win this fight. I ain't talking about
and that's why I said
I don't usually get this confident about anything, but when I see someone's path to victory, and then let's not shit like Edwards ain't good anyways. Bro, she's not a fucking good fighter. Right?
She just has the skills to beat this one. I'll tell you that.
Let's see if she makes weight. She usually comes in about 5 over. So we'll see if she even makes weight.
Jose Lin?
Yeah, Jose. Benny. Maybe Jose has King playing more. Women MMF, yeah.
I trust Pink with that knowledge.
There's only but there's only a couple that should be. I agree with Nichols. Like there's only a certain amount of girls.
Melissa Gatto was free money.
That was free.
I knew it.
Well, who knew she's going to titty punch her? You know what I'm saying?
Well, not the titty punch, but I knew it was going to be domination on the mat. Domination on the mat.
See, and the thing is Edwards got finishes, but none recently. She ain't finished a girl since she
hasn't finished anybody in the UFC.
No.
And she's fought some pretty low level. Ramona Pasquale, she couldn't finish her.
Only fought low, and that was a close ass fight, dude.
Yeah, it was. Yanan Wu.
Yanan Wu. Pamela Gonzalez.
That was her last.
Brenda Gonzalez. Right? What is she? She's out here fighting the whole family. Jose Lin ain't taking her, and she fought Maurice Marcano Gonzalez. Jesus. Twice.
Yeah, I mean, she's fighting. The people that she's finishing are literally 0-1, 0-0, 1-1. Like anybody with over five wins,
the only
she hasn't
girl
finished.
She should be
Brenda Gonzalez.
She should be 1-5 in her last 6 fights. Go watch them all. The only person she beat was Ramona Pasquale, who's terrible.
Yeah,
and that was a close fight.
Again, like I said, I don't think Jose
I already have a bet. I already have Perez with Grant Dawson. I got her at -260. That's hitting. Then I might got her at -180 because people's freaking redonkulous.
Hey, 185 I'm cool with too.
It's always the one.
I wasn't going to touch her at -300, I'll tell you that, but -180, we're
like
good.
On that right there, it's always the one we think will win 100 that will lose. That's like Islam though. He's -700 and you're like, he's going to win every time, and then hit with them left hooks. Swivy, what up, dude? So what's good, you goats? What up, Swivy, man? Everybody check out Swivy on X and Instagram too. He's putting out good bets and good information content all the time. Nicholas said, "Hey, Pink Floyd, how about 2023?" He might have.
He might
have. Shout out Nichols too. Double Nichols puts out good information too on
X
Instagram and X. So check him out. I wish we could put up links or people could do that, man. I don't know if they do that. What's up? Hey, Jumbo Loco in the house. What's up, guys? Dawson and Strickland -145. That Strickland fight's gonna be tough.
I just wish Dawson's line took off, and I can't bet him now.
I don't know why. Anyway, so anybody betting Jocelyn, just let me hear it. She's gonna stop the takedowns and then just piece her up, right?
The only way she wins this fight is
when has she ever stopped
give it
takedown?
to her.
But no, but like if that's your plan, like all of a sudden she's just going to stop the takedowns and then piece her up. That's amazing to me because this is one of the best wrestlers she's ever fought, and she couldn't stop no takedowns from strikers.
Yeah, and another thing too is like I don't even like the +3.5 on Edwards because I don't think she can win a round. The round that she can win is probably round 3.
She's going to get dominated.
She doesn't get taken down
or finished before that, dude. Perez had Kopylov mounted for probably. Of the first 10 minutes, like 7 of the first 10 minutes, hitting her with elbows. But Kopylov is better on the ground. We'll see. Next fight. There's a lot of weird ones, dude, especially with the lines. Men's welterweight, Mickey Gall versus Basil Hafez. I'll let you start this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hafez here, and the reason why, a big reason actually, is Mickey Gall isn't all that great, and he's not terrible either, but he's not great, and he hasn't fought in 2 years, and that's a huge red flag lately. When these fighters are coming back from 2 years or more, they're not winning and they're not looking good. And on the feet, he's just okay. He's a pretty good grappler. We've got good submissions, but Hafez is a monster. We've seen it in his last fight against JDM. He could take a punch on short notice, and he's just spamming takedowns. He's got good wrestling. He's got good grappling as well. I mean, his striking isn't all that great either, but he's definitely got the power edge. if he does land, and I think he's going to go for takedowns. And I think he can out wrestle Gall. I think he can be safe on the mat too. And I just don't trust Gall here. The 2 years away is a big red flag for me. And maybe if he, it's hard to even, and he's not even that great. Like, he's 7-5 in the UFC. Like, why is he getting is Hafez getting an easy win because he had to fight JDM on short notice? Like, one of those things. Like, here's an easy win since you took this fight on short notice against some guy who's very good when you almost won, by the way. But yeah, just give me Hafez to win. He can get a finish. He can maybe get a decision, but I think the line's a little bit outrageous too, because it's hard to trust Hafez here too. It's his second fight in the UFC, and I know he looked good in the first one, but usually when short notice fighters look good in their first fight, they don't look remotely close to how they did in that first fight. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. But I do think Hafez wins. I think this is probably an easy win for him, but it's tough to say. I'm not betting it though.
Yeah. Yeah, this line's crazy bananas. I don't think Basil Hafez is as good as people think. Like, to be honest, like, he's not bad. He just looked like that. Like, you can't he looked like that against JDM, because JDM, not only does he have no takedown defense, but he fucking kept pulling Gilly just like Dustin Poirier. The dude pulled Gilly, and that's why he kept getting taken down for the most part. But Hafez came in on short notice, and he did look good, because even in the striking, like, it wasn't like he looked good in striking, but he was durable, taking them strikes. But he was gassed out by a round and a half in, which makes sense. But he's really, like, if you go watch his other fights, he's really not usually like just a crazy dominant freaking wrestler grappler guy. Like, if you go all the way back and watch like 6-7 years ago, he fought Jeremiah Wells, and they went back and forth, and that was a pretty good fight. But like, if you go watch these other dudes that he's fought, like, he's getting beat by people that aren't that good, and he's having close fights with people that aren't that good on the regional scene.
He's got a lot of split decisions on his
this
record.
Evan Cuts, dude,
which does scare me a bit.
Go watch him fight this Evan Cuts dude. No offense to Evan Cuts, but Evan Cuts is not that good. I know his record says whatever, 17-7, but like, you got to go see who he's beating and stuff. But like, just go watch him. He's like slow, sloppy striker, and like, Basil Hafez lost a split decision to him, fought him again, and ended up knocking him out later. But like, that dude was terrible, man. And then he's just like Anthony Ivy split decision. Anthony Ivy's not that good. Now, like you said, he's coming back. The UFC is giving him probably the easiest fight you're going to get at welterweight, and it's for exactly what you said, because he fought freaking Jack Della on short notice, and that's what they do. They usually hook you up if they like you. If they don't like you, then they just keep giving you dudes.
They'll give you another bad one.
You're probably going to get starched anyways if you're not that good. But like, the thing with Mickey Gall is, like, he's not bad. He's 7-5, but all his fights in his whole career are in the UFC, and he kind of stepped up in competition like real early. Like, he came into the UFC 1-0. Then his second fight, he went to the UFC 1-0, fought Mike Jackson, choked him out in 45 seconds. Thank God. Fuck Mike Jackson, dude. That dude's a turd, right?
Is he the worst UFC fighter ever, Mike Jackson?
Physically, spiritually, mentally, everywhere. Yeah, he's.
I think I agree with you, because I was like,
bro,
I saw
who's he gonna be?
Twitter.
Charlie Ontiveros would kick his fucking head off.
I'm trying to think of other fighters, like worse fighters that.
Bro, you would have to go back in the day to like what is it, like Joe Lozon's little brother? Bro, if you go back, you going to go see a fucking embarrassing fight back in the day. Go type in, and this is probably like fucking 2004. Spencer Fisher versus Dan Lozon. Bro, he like big brothers him and beats the shit out of him. And then, like, because Dan Lozon shouldn't have been in the UFC, and then Spencer Fisher was fucking actually good, tough militant fighting dude, and just like beat the shit out of him. Kept telling him to get up. Was like, dude, making him cry basically. But yeah, man. But like, Mickey Gall, dude, like, the thing is he's freaking dangerous on the ground. One thing I noticed, like, when I was watching that kept me off wanting to bet Basil, was because, like, if you watch him fight Jack Della, Jack Della kept fucking pulling Gilly, because Basil Hafez kept just shooting these like bad shots, kind of, and he leaves his neck out, dude. So Jack's grabbing on. If he does that with Mickey Gall, like, Mickey Gall is going to put him to sleep. Like, Mickey Gall is a good grappler. Like, if he takes Basil's back, there's a chance he can choke Basil out. On the feet, he's not bad. Like, he was doing good against Mike Malott, piecing him up before he got knocked out. He knocked out Jordan Williams. His striking's getting better, but like I said, he's a grappler first, and I think he would be a better, like, he's more dangerous in my opinion than Basil Hafez, because even though Hafez kept taking Jack Della down, it's never like he was like close to choking him or arm barring him or any of that stuff. So I don't know, dude. This is a super tough fight to call because I don't think Basil's is like, it's almost like, to me, it's like a Rolando Bedoya. Well, he did good against Chaos Williams in a loss, so he must be good. And then he comes out and gets beat down by fucking
no, I totally
you know
get
what I
that's
mean?
why I'm staying away, because that can happen here.
And you, like I said, you see that Hafez has suspect losses and then close wins over bad guys. Anthony Ivy.
Yeah, he's had 3 or 4 split decisions, and most of them are not going his way. So
yeah, Gall's out for back surgery. There will be blood. Yeah, man. Mickey is trash on the feet. His chance comes from when he gets a takedown. Azo already submitted him in a grappling match. There we go. I didn't see that on thing, but that's good to know. I'm the only fool to not have seen the Basil versus JDM fight. I hear it was it was
interesting.
Yeah.
It was better than I thought it would be, because I was sweating my JDM bet.
Basil tapped him 10 years ago, they said, in a grappling match. Pink Floyd said 23 MMA faves over minus 320.
There it is. Love it. That's wild.
Yeah.
Minus 300.
I would say the one.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder what that Amorum girl was that lost to Sam Hughes, which should have choked her out. But I wonder if she might have been.
She wasn't really that high. I don't think she was that high.
No. I like Basil KO. Okay. Yeah. I would, if he's going to get it done, it'd be that way. Nichols and I collided on a dog this week. Philly Fresh Row. Okay. That's a good fight, though. Like we were saying earlier, I'm taking Hafez inside the distance. Yeah. Perry couldn't KO this. Yeah. No, that's another thing is like, he's been in there with good people. Mickey Gall's been in there with good people, man. JDM was training. Yeah. True that. Yeah. All right. Next fight. Men's welterweight division, Alex Morono versus Nico Price. I'm gonna start this one off. This is gonna be a good fight. If you watch the first one, you go back and watch the first time they fought like 7 years ago. So Morono knocks down Nico in the first round and is hitting him with big shots. And then I think he hurt him early in the second, I want to say. And he's kind of controlling the fight and stuff. And then Nico lands a decent punch, dude, with like 20 seconds left. And then he just starts swarming him. And Alex Morono is just moving back, goes against the fence. And then Nico just hits him with like a fucking uppercut right, dude, and just slumps him. And it was right at the bell. So it's super weird because he's just laying there slumped. And it kind of didn't look like he was knocked out. It kind of looked like he got dropped. They're like, oh, Morono gets dropped at the bell. And then like the ref goes this way and the other dude goes. And then Morono just lays there fucking out cold. So the fight got called. But that was a while ago. You know, that was 7 years ago. These dudes both been through a lot since then. Nico Price, he was undefeated when that happened. So he still had that fucking that undefeated crazy man fucking strength and the different belief in yourself than after you've taken a lot of beatings in your career. His knees are bad. You know, he's had a couple knee surgeries and stuff. He didn't look bad against Phil Rowe in his last fight. Like he almost finished Phil Rowe. He crumpled him in the third round for a minute. And then Phil Rowe ended up, he gassed himself out. Phil Rowe ends up getting up, finishing him. Got beat up by Pereira for 2 rounds, came back, did some decent stuff, but he's really heavy-handed. He hits way harder than Morono, but he's not as near as technical as Morono. Morono, dude, he didn't look great against Court McGee in his last fight at all. He made that super close. Didn't really take no damage, but got taken down a couple times, kept pulling guillotine. I think that's why he got taken down twice, but made it a close striking match. I mean, I don't think he should be minus 260 here because even when Morono wins, it's always close. You know what I mean? Because he don't really finish too many people. I know he choked out like Tim Means, but I don't know. This is going to be a good fight. I'm going to take Alex Morono. I'm going to take him by decision. I don't think he finishes Nico Price, but he could get caught at any point because we've seen Morono get knocked out by Price. We've seen him get knocked out with Chaos Williams, a couple different people. So,
yeah, I'm on the Morono side too. I just trust him more. Let's put it that way. Like I don't Price since the fight. I think Price's career has kind of been like that, like downward, and Morono's been steady up. Had a little bit of a swerve, but it's going more so up for him. I think I trust the chin of Morono a little bit more, but I mean Nico's one of those guys where he's going to go out there and he's going to give it his all. He's kind of unorthodox. He's got power. He's always going to push forward. So. this could be a weird fight. I'm staying away from it because it just doesn't give me good vibes, if that makes sense, because I can see some crazy crap happening in this fight again. But what I keep going back to with the pick, though, is how Nico Price lost to Robbie Lawler. And I don't know if that chin is dusted because he's took a ton of damage, more so than I think Morono has since that fight. And that's why I'm leaning Morono here. Morono is always going to give you that close fight where he could win. Like his last fight against Court McGee, very close fight. Should he have won? I mean, you can make a debate probably. So like I said, this fight is just a little bit too risky for me to even play one side or the other. So I'm going to say Morono wins. I'm going to say maybe like a late knockout or decision, but I don't trust it. I don't trust these guys one bit, but I do think Morono's a little bit more trustworthy right now.
I get you.
That's the best breakdown I got.
I think the over 2.5 is plus money too. And it was already going into the third round. He knocked him out with 1 second left in the second. Because Morono's movement, man, is fast. He's got good movement. He's got pretty good striking D. And that for a dude like Nico Price, who's like stand still, he needs you to stand still because he's kind of robotic.
Yeah.
And he's built weird. Nico Price, one of the weirdest built dudes in the UFC. I like him. I like his style.
I think if this fight goes over 1.5 rounds, it's probably going to go to decision. I will say that because both these guys do kind of slow down a little bit. I know Morono is usually like, he kind of slow in labors and his striking isn't all that good anymore in the third round. And Nico is going to push a pace early, so he might be a little sloppy. He's usually sloppy anyway. So
look at this dude.
Let's go.
First off, shout out Wade too. Jose Lin.
That's what I said.
Patty from Addicted to Combat, man. We got joined. This is one of my favorite dudes, man. Maybe he'll be back in the game sometime. Maybe when I come back, we'll get him back. But can't wait, dude. We get to watch we're gonna all catch the UFC together next weekend. That's gonna be freaking amazing. Yes, if anybody in here, we got 382 people in here. If anybody's going to the UFC in Louisville, man, hit us up. We'll go get some lunch or something together and have
a good time. Grab a drink before the fights or something.
Yeah. Go because I know there's got to be some places right down there. Yum Center. So there's like a pizza KFC, place right there. Yum. Yeah, you don't want to eat in there. They got some bars and stuff down there. We have to get down there a little early. But yeah, man. Shout out Patty, dude. Can't wait for him to come back. He's literally one of the smartest dudes in this game about MMA. He's been addicted to it since a kid, and then he's good better too.
Yes,
good
sir.
Better. Dustin Poirier is using biological warfare against his opponents, giving them all.
It's true.
That's hilarious. What's up, Nate Brown in the house? He said, I'm going. Hey, hit us up, man. Like I said, I got a couple people from the Patreon and from X, Twitter, whatever, everywhere, man. Hit us up. We got a group. We got a nice little group going with us. We got me, Johnny, Patty's friend, my friend Snacks, who's one of the funniest, nicest guys you're ever going to. Dude, when I do my next video, I'm going to put it on there. He started this thing where they do, he goes and does food reviews, man. He's so funny, dude. But, and he just started, his first one's good, but I'm going to shout that out and everybody needs that. If anybody would ever want to help me out, dude, that would be the way to go. Subscribe to their page. Off Day Eats. That's what it's called. Something like that. I'll put it up there. I'll put a description.
You're going to have to give us some spots to go.
Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll take you down. I'll take you to Indies. You want some bomb chicken? Fire. Yeah. You got your strap with you?
Maybe. I can bring it.
For this chicken, you got to. But fire.
Let's go.
Fire.
I'm down.
Now, they got really good food in Louisville. Churchill Downs. Get some horse tracks.
Dude, I'm pumped for that. Man.
Rustic Frog.
I haven't been to Churchill Downs since 2019.
Sheesh.
I went to the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, I haven't been down there for a while. Next fight, man. This is another tough one right here. Phil Rowe versus Jake Matthews. I'm gonna start this one. It's tough to call because both these dudes are good. I don't think Phil Rowe has the best fight IQ in the world. I don't think Jake Matthews has the best fight IQ in the world. I used to think Jake Matthews had pretty good fight IQ because when he would come out and try to grapple people or strike with people, then he'd mix in the grappling. Like even with Jing Liang, a lot of people, that's how he win his fights. But now his striking's getting a little better. So he's relying on that, dude, and it's just not as good. Like I feel like he could have went out and out grappled Matt Semmelsberger, but instead he just keeps getting punched in the face round after round, and it's just not good. But he's well rounded. He had a very good fight against Michael Morales last fight. Going into the third, he took some big shots, and it was probably like 1-1 going into the third. That was a good fight.
Yeah,
well rounded. Phil Rowe is huge, big, tall, skinny dude. He has pretty good striking. Really good durability, man, because he was taking big shots against like Nico Price and a couple other people that he fought. Gabe Green even hit him with some big shots, but Gabe Green, he beat him with leg kicks basically. By the third round, Phil Rowe was getting that leg torn up. But yeah, man, he can be out grappled. He can be taken down pretty easy, controlled a little bit. I know his jiu-jitsu, he does a lot of grappling tournaments, but he loses every one of them.
But he's grappling pretty good guys, though.
Yeah,
I will say,
bro, that's messing up his Tapology page.
It is, because I had to go through a whole bunch of stuff trying to do my time prep cheat sheet for the Patreon. I'm like, God,
it looks like he's 8-3. It looks like he's 3-8 in his last freaking 11, but grappling mixed in.
They're all grappling.
Yeah, man. He's dangerous. He's more dangerous than Jake Matthews, in my opinion. I think his fight with Neil Magny, I think that showed that he could probably beat Jake Matthews. It's going to be a freaking tough fight. I'm going to take Philip Rowe because I think he's more dangerous. He's a bigger dude, and I just think he's a little more dangerous. But, dude, Jake Matthews is tough, and he's just a little more experienced. He's been in the UFC since he was like 19. Knows some tricks of the trade, and if he does come out here and try to grapple and can get it going, he's got good cardio to keep it going. So, but I'm going to take Phil Rowe. I'm going to take the more dangerous guy. I'm not betting it though, but that's what I'm going to do.
I like it. Yeah, I'm on Phil Rowe here. This was one of the other ones where I'm like, it was going back and forth. I'm like trying to figure out who do I like here, and what it comes down to is like on the feet, like the 8 inches of reach is going to play a huge role in this fight. Straights right down the middle. Like we've seen Matthews get dropped by Semmelsberger 3 times with straights right down the middle. And if Matthews, for whatever reason, like he finally remembers, oh yeah, I'm a pretty good wrestler, and tries to take down Rowe. Rowe has pretty solid takedown defense and a pretty good get-up game. He doesn't accept being on the bottom, and he wants to get back up. And he's very hard to take down because he's got long legs, he's got long arms, he's going to have his arm down, and Matthews is going to struggle a bit. But on the feet, though, I got to go with Rowe. I think he's just going to be a little bit too lanky for Matthews because Matthews likes to do the counter shots, and Rowe is just going to stay away. He's going to be like, I can just jab you 8 inches, like with my 8-inch reach advantage, and then maybe land some straights down the middle and knock you down. So, going with Rowe. Am I super confident though? No, because Rowe's fight IQ, we've seen some questionable times where you're like, what is he doing? What is he doing? And then all of a sudden he'll pull it off in the 3rd round or something like that. So I think this fight does go to decision though. Both guys are pretty durable, and I do think Rowe is more dangerous. But I mean, Matthew's been knocked down 3 times by Semmelsberger, like good, clean shots down the middle, and he's got right back up, and he's okay. So I think this could be one of those fights where Rowe maybe knocks him down once, and that's probably what's going to win him the fight in the round. So give me Rowe to win by decision, but I mean, would I be shocked if it's going to be a knockout? No. So I think it's the side. I think it's a tricky fight for Matthews, but Matthews.
It seems like you would think that Rowe would be the favorite, though. You know what I mean? It just seems like that.
It's scaring me off a little bit.
Let me see.
But I do think like it's almost like too good to be true, if you want to say. Like all the intangibles and measurements and the skills, it's like this is a Philip Rowe fight, but why is Matthews?
So Matthews started 162 on DraftKings, and so it's basically been like that. Rowe started plus 120, so it's been about the same range. But yeah, it does. You would think kind of that Matthews would be.
Even if it was like a pick'em, that would make a little bit more sense. But like, I think Rowe is the pick, maybe even the bet. I haven't bet it yet though. But
shout out Saba, our boy Saba's in the building. So what's up, boys? I can't wait. We're gonna watch a fight with him live someday. Which fight are we looking forward to the most? Cesar Almeida. Kopylov.
Oh,
coming up in 2 fights.
That's a good one.
That's gonna be the one we're gonna go.
I want to see the Strickland Costa.
That or the main event.
Randy Brown and Zaleski, I think, will be a good fight.
Over Islam and Poirier?
I mean, everybody wants to see that fight. I get it. It got the name value, but what I think happens. It's not going to be that fun.
Over fucking Randy Brown and Zaleski dos Santos. What?
It's going to be it might be a better fight, more entertaining. I don't think the main event's going to be very entertaining. It's going to probably be pretty cut and dry.
I hope not.
I mean, wishful thinking, obviously, but let's think realistically. Come on.
Shout out to Shady in the building. That's our boy right here, man. Appreciate you coming out. Let us know your picks, Shady. Shady, dude. Everybody follow Shady on Twitter too, because he puts out good picks. Dude, Shady knows his shit, and he puts out real bets, real numbers, tells you real recaps. He doesn't not put out his stuff because he puts too many bets in, weird stuff like that. John says Rose sucks. Line could definitely be flipped. Philip Rowe, and they're both pretty good. Like, that's why it's hard to pick a winner, because it's like they're both pretty good. So I guess you go with the more dangerous dude with the reach and all that, you know?
Yeah. And we've seen Matthews get dropped multiple times. Like, Phil Rowe doesn't really get dropped ever. He might get taken down, but he'll get back up.
Nico Price crumpled that mofo.
Oh,
in the 30 almost, but he got right back up and then finished him. So he's a durable dude, and he took big shots. Most people go out for them shots from Nico Price, to be honest.
Yep.
His hands are heavy. Bro is 0-3 in decision fights in his career. Nice stats, man. Couldn't play him here. Okay. Matthews minus 150. He's got 119 on it. Let's go, Shady. I don't mind it. That's a good price, too. It's going to be a good fight. Trailblazer versus Michelle Pereira's son will be cool. Yeah, true that. True that. Fuck that. Oh, somebody's got jokes. That went on my head a little bit. Okay, Saba. All right. All right. He's back. Saba's back.
He's back.
That was out of facts. Well, Pereira's, yes. Always look out for your picks on Twitter. Let's go.
Right on, man.
Grant Dawson, Joe Salikhov. You start this one? Yeah,
I'll go. John. Yeah, battle of the grapplers. Like, this is going to be interesting because they're both really good grapplers. But I bet you any money this fight doesn't go on the mat. It's going to be a stupid, boring boxing fight. But yeah, they're both really good grapplers. I would favor Dawson a little bit more. I think he's got better sweeps. But other than that, like, they're both really good when they take the back. They both have good rear naked chokes, and that's what they usually go for. I would favor Dawson's wrestling a little bit. I think he can get the takedowns a little bit easier than Salikhov. On the feet, you know, we saw what happened with Dawson in his last fight, which still mind boggles me that he got knocked out by a Bobby Green jab. But it pains me to even say it. But Salikhov on the feet, like, he's not terrible, but he throws like one punch at a time. He is powerful, but he doesn't do combos. At least Dawson throws a little bit of combinations here and there, and at least he goes for takedowns and uses his striking to set up his takedowns. But like Salikhov, I don't know. There's something about him where it just doesn't, like, I don't know. I don't really like him as much as Dawson. Let's put it that way. So I think Dawson wins. I think the line is outrageous now. I think it's the right side, but I wouldn't play him at almost minus 500 because I don't trust Dawson's chin. And I think Salikhov does have the power. If he cracks him once by accident, maybe it knocks him out, like you saw in Bobby Green fight. So the better grappler, I would say, maybe is Dawson. Better striker, technical striker is Dawson, maybe. But I think this fight probably plays out in the feet for some stupid reason. But I think Dawson will go for some wrestling eventually, and then maybe later in the fight, and wins by decision. I think it goes to decision.
Yeah, this fight won't be on the feet for more than 1 minute.
You don't think so?
Hell no. Neither one of these guys can strike. Neither one of these guys.
Well, that's the thing. They both know that they're good grapplers.
Yeah, but they love grappling. So as soon as Grant Dawson starts initiating the grappling, whether it's Salikhov getting taken down or reversing or counter wrestling, like, it's starting to grapple from there. These motherfuckers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm staying away from this fight. I don't like it. I really don't.
I like Grant Dawson just for the fact that he's bigger and he's going to be better everywhere. Like I said, the striking's whatever. Neither one of them is good striking. Neither one of them's got a chin. You can see, like, what is it? Alex Da Silva. A lot of different people touch Joe Salikhov a couple times. He gets hurt. But I will say Salikhov probably has better striking. Like, I don't trust.
You think so?
Yeah,
I just think he's so low volume though. Like, he just throws like an overhand right and stops. Overhand right, stop. Like,
but Dawson barely's got combos. That, and he's got some nice calf kicks now that he's been down at ATT. But the thing is, they're going to grapple. These dudes are going to be grappling like a mofo. They both love it. And Grant Dawson to me has better wrestling, and then the jiu-jitsu, he's got just as good, if not better, jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? He's going to be the one on top. Maybe Salekhov goes for the triangle. You think he goes for it again after that Jakar Close situation? Bink. What's worse, the jab knockout to Bobby Green or getting binked off your head, just slammed because you're trying an armbar.
That's true. They're both awful.
I like what Aussie Fight Fan said, where he said that Salekhov by sub, I think he said it's like 13-1, which is crazy because
that
he has
is
a chance.
Crazy. He
has a chance. I mean, he could beat him. The other thing that I really like Dawson, his cardio and his wrestling, everything's looked super improved since he's went to ATT. And that Salekhov slows down. Like if he didn't slow down too, and I knew this was just 3 rounds of scrambles, but Salekhov slows down. He's going to be dangerous in the first round off his back. Maybe he gets a reversal or something, but I don't see him just finishing Grant Dawson in jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean, like that. Yeah. And ever since Grant Dawson, like I said, fixed that cardio, like he's looked like a savage. And Bobby Green got him, switch stance, hit him with a nice jab, bank. That is what it is. But I think these dudes are going to wrestle, but there is a chance, man. I got Dawson parlayed with Eileen Perez, but I mean, Aussie Fight Fan, I mean, 13-1 for Salekhov. I feel like that's how Salekhov wins. I don't see him winning a decision, really.
The thing that worries me with, I guess a sub bet, if you want to say, is both guys are very good. Like once they take the back, so like,
yeah, for sure.
Do I think either one will take the back? I don't think so. That's the thing, and they're gonna know that they don't want to. So I think Dawson can get the takedowns, and Salekhov will be perfectly okay staying on his back on the mat. Like he'll work the bottom like that, and Dawson, I'm sure, will be okay when he's on top in half guard. Okay. So that's why I think like the minutes are just going to be, go away, and then it's going to go like later in the rounds, and then probably.
Yeah, I don't think either dude submits the other ones, but if somebody does, I guess would.
But that's a crazy odds for Salekhov because that's how he usually wins. You know what I mean? 13-1 for how he usually wins. That's insane.
Yeah, true that. And I mean, he's going to have opportunities. There's going to be opportunities. So, the fuck was that, Johnny?
What? I'm talking to my wife, okay?
She blew me a kiss. I'm like, what's going on here, Johnny? I go, how many tall boys you in, man? Jeez.
I wasn't looking at you when I did that.
One of your eyes was. It was weird. That's
I don't have crazy eyes.
The second you did, Verna. Shady though says Dawson -275, Morono -255. Big fades on Salekhov price. Yep, I like that line too, -111. 500 went big on it. I don't mind it. Grant is more control, but Joe is submission guy for sure. For sure. He's good submissions off his back, strong chokes. If Grant Dawson does mess up at some point, but he's just so good too, man. His grappling is so good. Like he's been in some tight spots and survived, but I see first round, will be dangerous as it always is with Dawson, but then he just wears on guys, and we've seen Salekhov slow down and get beat. So let's see. Saba said, what's your guys' opinion on Diaz comeback? I don't like it. I didn't like the last one. I think he's done fighting. Like some people say, like even Tyson coming back, but they say like once you're done fighting and that like fire is gone, and then you're freaking older and all that, it's like gone. It's hard to get that back, dude. And then you just come back. Like, I mean, he quit against Robbie Lawler, and I get it. He might be in better shape this time, but he might not be, and it might just be fucking sad again. So, but I mean, for him to come back and we're going to get Nick Diaz from 2013. I think that Diaz is gone, man. I think that Diaz is gone, long gone. But yeah, Luque and Chiesa has already fought, but I would rather have that. I wouldn't mind seeing Diaz and Ferguson for sure. That's cool right there. Yeah, in Denver, I'd like to go to Denver, visit. Dawson is good, but not a dog. That's true. I'm great. Yeah, Johnny is gone. Jesus. Dawson and the over 1.5 to get a better number. Yeah, I don't mind that at all either. Stockton slap inbound. Let's go. Next fight, man. I don't like to do this without him here because I really need him to hear this to just see maybe I'll change his mind. But the next fight is a good one. Men's middleweight. Roman Kopylov versus Cesar Almeida. I'm going to wait for him to get back because he needs to hear this information. I think he's a little misconstrued about some of his stats and some of his thoughts and basic stuff on the fight. Diaz might win. Luque doesn't want to strike anymore. So if this grappling, I know both these guys quit in their last fights too. There's two of them. You got to like fights like that. You got coming up. Even Romanov, like he didn't quit against Blagoy, but he quit against freaking Volkov, and he quit against Espinoza. And then he's fighting Jailton Almeida, who quit one of the biggest quitting things you'll ever see in your entire life. Luque won't want to strike. Hey, I waited to break this next fight down because I figure you might want to hear this. You back? You good?
Yeah, good.
You blowing kisses?
Had to.
Okay.
You know how it goes.
Men's middleweight, 185. Roman Kopylov versus Cesar Almeida.
Were you waiting for me specifically?
Yeah, and I figure you, because like I said, your stats, your basic thoughts, and bets on this fight are misconstrued a little bit.
You're basic.
I'm just trying to help you. Help me help you. So, Roman Kopylov ain't shooting takedowns. And even if he's shooting takedowns, he's not going to get them. And Almeida's going to get back up because Almeida actually is strong, has pretty good takedown defense, and a really good get-up game. You've seen it on the Contender Series. You've seen it against Dylan Bucka. So this is going to be a kickboxing match, right? In a kickboxing match, give me the kickboxing, like the dude that's like a world champion type kickboxer. 2023 fought the best kickboxer in the world, Wisa, which is a Donovan Wisa, which is a fucking beast. So if you want to go back on Cesar Almeida and see what he's good at, and especially even for this fight, basically, you don't want to watch. Well, you could go watch his Contender Series fight and see that he stopped the dude's takedowns, landed some good shots, got takedowns of his own. Then you'll see against Dylan Bucka, stops takedowns. As soon as they start standing, puts a hurting on him. And then, so you're not going to catch much in his MMA fights, but go watch his kickboxing fights because that's what this is going to be, kickboxing fight. And he's a fucking beast, dude. He's patient. He's tough. When he fought Wisa, he's fought him twice. The first time was a split decision. The second time, they only fought 3-minute rounds. And I thought he fucking won. There was a chance he won. The first round was super close, and he's hitting Wisa with these calf kicks, dude. And Wisa in the second round is hobbling around, has to change stances, fight from southpaw the rest of the fight. Like, he never hurt Almeida one time. Almeida has a win over Alex Pereira in kickboxing. I know it's a long time ago, but it's still a fucking win over Alex Pereira in kickboxing, which is something Kopylov would never do. You know what I mean? We just got to be honest.
Yeah, because he's probably in the UFC.
Yeah. So, dude, so Kopylov's got pretty good striking. He's been looking really good, right? He's been fighting fucking nobody. You got to keep it real. Puna Haley, Josh Fremd. Who else did he beat? It's four bums. DiChirico, Josh Fremd, Puna Haley, and one other person. Oh yeah, Claudio Ribeiro.
Was it Dylan Bucca, Lucas Fernando, Danilo Souza?
Pereira. Get back to Alex Pereira.
No, we're going MMA. That's what you're doing with Kopylov.
But hold on. I'm going to tell you the real deal, Holyfield, here. You got to go back. You're doing your tape study. You got to go back. What's the one fight you want to watch for this with Kopylov in MMA? If you're trying to just see what will happen when he fights another professional kickboxer.
Well, I mean, you could say the same thing.
Carl Robertson was a professional kickboxer, not a very good one, a low-level one.
You can say
he fought Roman Kopylov. People's going to be like, well, he fought Carl Robertson fucking 4 or 5 years ago. He was 29 when he fought him. So, I mean, Kopylov was a grown man with fucking set of skills. You know what I mean? He came in to the UFC undefeated at that point. Carl Robertson beat him in the striking, kicked his leg up a lot, and then ended up taking him down. Professional kickboxer takes him down and chokes him out in the third after beating him in the striking.
Yeah, because he's an MMA fighter.
No, he's a professional kickboxer to add a little wrestling to his game, just like Almeida.
He was MMA.
So, and then since then, yes, he's looked good, but he's, like I said, he's fighting nobodies, man. Josh Fremd, Puna Haley, fucking Claudio Ribeiro, the Alessio DiChirico. Come on. So
all those guys are looking better than what Cesar's fought. So,
anyways, they're going to be a kickboxing match, right? And listen, Kopylov he's a good kickboxer. He's a southpaw. He's fast. He's going to have a little bit of a speed advantage, but he moves around and usually he's not a one-shot knockout guy. He's got a fast left head kick that can put you out, right? But Cesar Almeida's never even been finished in kickboxing. Like, dude's a fucking beast. And then he usually beats you up, like Puna Haley and these dudes. He usually beats you up over a couple rounds, like DiChirico, and then finishes you in like the third. He's not doing that with Almeida, dude. Almeida's going to be landing power leg kicks on him. He's going to be walking him down. He's going to be landing power shots. He's going to take whatever Kopylov has to offer. And like I said, Kopylov is a good striker, but he's not going to be as good as this dude. This dude's literally cream of the crop in striking. So I think Cesar Almeida, I don't know if he finishes him, but I like Cesar Almeida to win this. This is going to be a kickboxing match, and he's going to win a kickboxing match. I got him at plus 115. I'm feeling good.
Right on. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is a very, very close fight. I do think it's a 50-50 fight. It could go either way, like kickboxer versus kickboxer. Like I said, these are the hardest fights to pick because they both do the same things, and then you're looking at something else. Like this is, one's a southpaw, one's orthodox. Like you got to look at these other things. One's, both guys haven't been knocked out. Like Roman Kopylov's never been knocked out in the UFC either. It's like he has 11 knockouts and fought the better competition. He saw more better competition in the UFC. And let's say UFC. I won't say glory, kickboxing, all that good stuff. But, something in me right here in my heart of hearts.
What you got in you, Jen?
A little bit of a feeling in my heart and my gut, trusting the gut. You always got to trust the gut. I think Roman gets this one. I think he does. Now, I'll be a little scared early on with Almeida because Kopylov doesn't really seem to take off until the second round. Maybe late first at the very earliest. Like he kind of like wants to get his reads in, but if he's looking good late first and into the second round, I think he's going to win this fight. Now, if he's not, he's probably not. So this, like I said, very close fight, but I don't have a bet on this fight because I do think it's very close, but I'm just going to lean Kopylov. I think he gets this one done. I like it that he's southpaw. I like his kicks. They're fast. He's got good body kicks. He's got good head kick, like you said. And I think it's going to be a very close fight. Now, I don't blame anybody who gets plus money on either guy because I think that's the way you do it. But I wasn't going to bet Kopylov at like, what, minus 130, minus 140. There's no way. But now that he's almost plus money, think about it here. But this is a 50-50 fight, so you're literally gambling at this point. So I'm going to go with Kopylov. I like it to go to decision, personally. I might do the over. Who knows? It's plus money.
It could go to decision.
Like, do you really think? I think Almeida has first round KO ability, and then maybe Kopylov is third round. Like, you know what I mean? Like later in the fight. Like,
well, Almeida keeps good cardio. Like in the Contender Series fight, the dude he fought was a huge Brazilian dude that's actually really good. Had good striking and good grappling, dude. And like he was reversing the grappling. They grappled the whole time and he won the third round. Like he was winning the grappling in the third round, had him down, heavy ground and pound. I don't think this fight hits the ground either way, one way or the other. You know what I mean? And if it does, I think both of them work their way right back up right away. But I don't think either one, because like I said, you've seen with Almeida, it'd be futile. Like it's not like Kopylov's going to take him down, hold him down, beat him up, submit him. He's a kickboxer.
No.
So like he's just going to take him down, use some energy, get up. But dude, I think it's going to be a good fight, but in the end, I got to take the dude that fucking is the kickboxer that's going to be able to take Kopylov's punches. He's seen everything. He's been in dude. That I'm telling you, go watch Donovan Wisa. That dude's a beast, bro. He's a beast. I think he has one loss. He's like 15-1, which is tough in kickbox because a lot of times they just do them little 3-rounders and 5. But man.
I mean, it's interesting. I really just want to see it. Like I want to see this fight because like we can assume a whole bunch of different things for this fight and try to predict it, but we're really not going to know until it happens. Like one of those things. Like
that's the facts. That makes sense.
But more so than like Alan Perez and Jose Lin. We know what's going to happen.
Right. True that. That's what I'm saying. I like clear past the victory, baby. But you got to go with the kickboxers beat Alex Pereira, right? You got to go.
But you can't do kickboxing math here. If you don't want to do MMA math, you definitely can't do kickboxer math.
I think you can do grappling, striking math better than just overall math. Like if it's two dudes that are grappling, you can usually like with Dawson and Salikhov. You're like Salikhov, he's good, he's dangerous submissions, but this dude has a better wrestling.
Yeah,
and he's gonna
but then again, those fights are the weirdest fights to predict because you don't know what's going to happen because they could literally not grapple the whole fight. They could just stay on the feet. Like this fight, who knows? Maybe they both want to grapple. You don't know because they're like both scared of the striking. Like it's something stupid that can happen in this fight.
True that.
MMA in 2024 is crazy.
It's unpredictable at this point. And then you throw in the freaking judges and it's like,
oh, the judges are out. I bet you this fight goes split. I bet you it's split. Because it's gonna be one of those fights
but they
where
was both green in kickboxing then, because him and Perez is the exact same age. Like it was in like 2013. But that's not even what I'm talking. The Wisa probably, dude, that's the new guy. And he's fought him twice in a split decision, like 2021 or 22. And then 23 was I thought he could have won that. But like I said, they only fight them 3-minute rounds. Go watch it. It's a really good kickboxing match.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, very close fight. I think you should bet, if you want to bet this fight, bet the guy who's plus money. Because it's literally 50-50. You don't get the value.
I say bet the better striker. But
that's debatable.
Then what about this fight? Men's welterweight. Randall Brown versus Zaleski dos Santos.
Too many names.
Sacareta, Gonzalez. What's the other? Lacerda.
De Silva as well.
These dude.
They're all De Silvas.
Yeah, in the end, isn't that what Ariane Lipsky just went to? Ariane De Silva.
Did she?
Yeah, in her last fight, I'm pretty sure it was De Silva, right?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Whose turn is it? My turn?
Yeah, you start this one, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. It's almost like the Philip Rowe and Jake Matthews fight in a way.
True.
Randy Brown's a good striker. He stays at range well. He's going to have the reach advantage here, probably close to 6 or 7 inches. He's got decent, grappling if need be, good cardio. The only thing with him that I'm a little bit red flaggish on is his chin. If he gets cracked, he can go down pretty easily. And Zaleski, he is a little bit older, but like he's looked pretty solid in his fights. Recently, you got Renat fight. He hurt him late in that fight and got the draw, but he was losing the first 2 rounds. But different kind of fighter with him and Brown. But he's got good power in his hands. He has got solid grappling, but he's mainly a striker. Good cardio too. He's durable. This is another fight where I do think it goes to decision, but I think the guy that has the finishing equity is Zaleski. But Matt Brown, Randy Brown did knock out what's his name? Muslim Salikhov, but that dude is 40 million years old in UFC years, and Zaleski's not to that level yet. And who knows? I mean, maybe Zaleski's on that secret juice too in Brazil. So what's up, baby blood? Are you ready for your picks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's see. I'm not even gonna say who I like. I'll do it afterwards.
Okay. All right. Baby blood. Yeah, she's sick like me earlier. You ready to do this, baby blood? What you doing? Let me show him your mouse again. The mouse pad.
There you go, baby blood. You have to put baby blood on the bottom of there.
I know. So, last week she did, or last 2 weeks ago, her parlay didn't hit, but she was close. It was just classic Carlton Harris making fight IQ mistakes. But okay, hold on.
Let's see. You know what? We gotta do Kopylov and Almeida, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I hate doing it with my bets, dude. That curses my bets every freaking time, actually. So hold on. Let me think about it, because you know what I'm saying? Every time she's picked against us, we get smoked. All right.
You get smoked. I don't.
Easy. How about Strickland? Even though that's not a close fight, I feel like it should be lined way closer than it is. Maybe we could look at that one.
Okay. I'm trying. You could do Philip Rowe and Matthews.
Yeah, we can do that. We could do Perez and Lima, or Edwards. No, because I got a bet on that. So,
are you doing the bet?
Let's do Phil Rowe and Matthews, and then
Almeida and Kopylov.
How about Strickland Costa? What's the chat say on them ones? Do you guys want to do Caesar and them?
Roman fight. Paul says
because I hate doing it on a bet, dude. I hate doing it on a bet. It kills my bets every time. That's what I feel like. The odds on that, I feel like that should be a pick 'em. It's crazy. I mean, because like with Costa coming in fighting consistently now, what's everybody say? Roman fight Costa, yeah. So it's 2-1.
I say Roman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He says don't do it on your bets. Let's do Strickland Costa. Let's see who she picks, because that's going to be a.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Costa. Sniper said Costa. All right. So what? All right. So first one. 1 second. What do we? Okay. So is it coming up on here? 1 second. All right, baby blood. Who do you think's going to win this fight? Take your time. Remember, this is how you fill the bank, baby.
Go with your gut.
Better look at him.
She's thinking. She's thinking. She's got her methods.
She's cooking.
She's got her methods. Here we go. She's ready.
She's ready.
Looking like she's going to pick. There it is.
Philly Fresh. Philly Fresh. Bill Rowe, baby. You got an underdog, mama. That's going to help your odds. All right.
I was going to pick the offer, but I picked the winner.
You usually go with the Norm McDonald, bro. That's for sure. All right.
Roman Kopylov. You got to do it.
Here's this one, baby. Who's going to win this fight?
I
see this. I'm gonna start doing like the tapping, and I can pick my picks too.
She's up 12 units.
I know. I gotta do something. I'm not. Here we go. There it is. Oh, switcheroo. There it is.
Paulo Costa. Jeez, baby blood. You got two big underdogs, girl. Dude, that's gonna pay so much. Huh? 2 of them.
Let's go.
Dude, if you win this, you're gonna get like $100, $100 and something at least.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Good picks.
1 unit on that bad boy. Or
good picks. I almost wanted her for fun to pick the Almeida fight, but it kills me because like even last time with Barbosa, then I'm like, dude, my bet ain't gonna win. It's fucking weird. I know it's just my little daughter just picking a fucking random pick, but it's like has some shit on me at this point. So yeah, what's the odds on that thing? Jesus,
it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, look, I'll do it right now. Let's see, Costa and who? Oh yeah, Rowe. Plus 578. She
hit a 5 plus 530 the last pay-per-view with Holloway, Sarukian, and Pereira. So
there it is.
Bunny Hunter, dude. Appreciate the dono, the $10 dono. He said, sorry, I'm late, fellas. I don't like anything in this card unless it's Dustin the Diamond to beat the Rush. And I do see some nice dogs for next week. Me too. I'm with you on that too, man. Dude, appreciate the dono more than you know, Bunny Hunter. And more than that, you just being here every episode basically since the beginning of our show. So you're the man for that, dude. Appreciate that so much. And one of us is always late, or both of us sometimes. Most of the
sometimes,
times.
Yeah.
But you show up, dude, and you're here, man. You're our dude. So finish your breakdown of Zaleski and
so I'm gonna go with Zaleski. I really think he can crack the chin of Randy Brown at one point and land the bigger shots. Now, there could be this weird thing where Randy Brown stays at range and just picks him apart, but Zaleski is durable, and I think at some point, like if his striking isn't working, like he can go to the grappling and maybe get him up against the cage and try to get close at some point and maybe get some takedowns here. But I just think Zaleski has the power advantage. I think he's going to be able to counter maybe Randy Brown. Sometimes Randy Brown gets a little bit too cocky in there and he gets cracked, like in the Chaos fight, especially if you'll go back and watch that. Give me Zaleski. I think he can pull off the upset. Now, am I super confident in it? No. But what I do like in Zaleski is the plus 3.5 spread, because I do think he can be able to win a round. And if it is a round, it's probably rounds 2 or 3 or both. But round 1, Randy Brown's pretty good usually. So give me Zaleski to win by decision. I think this fight goes to decision or maybe a late Knockout by Zaleski. Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna do it. She's gonna do a big one this week.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We gonna do the damn thing?
Oh,
Do it.
She goes.
Gotta do it. This is the one.
Let's do it. You're picking another one, girl. This is for all the marbles.
Well, it doesn't matter who she picks on this one. It's gonna be over 1,000.
I'm doing this for the crowd. I don't like it. I would say this. I don't like it. All right.
There it is.
All right. Who is going to win this fight, Beauty?
The taps are coming. She's thinking hard. She knows. She's locked in. I can see it. See it in her eyes. There it is.
Caesar freaking Almeida.
I don't believe you.
Go.
I can't see it.
Hey, about who you pick? What's the guy wearing? What's he got on him? What's he got on him? A badge, she says. Let's go. That didn't work out the way you thought it was, huh, Yanni K? That's the first time she's picked one.
You know what? Guess what? I'm fading Baby Blood this week. Okay.
I'm
fading her.
Hey, Johnny K. This holy shit. Let's go. Dude, I was nervous about that. I got a bet on the man. You got a bet on Kopylov?
I do not.
Oh, this guy. Are you not?
I do not.
But I was nervous. My heart's beating because of that. How crazy is that?
Let me see.
Go,
is Kopylov plus money? Plus 110? No, not yet. Okay. If he's plus 110, I will have one.
Plus 250. Kickboxing. Let's go. Today's just he said, God damn, there goes my bet on Kopylov. It's got a runner at 3 leg or 1 and 2.
It's time to fade her. She's on a losing streak.
He said, okay, we're done with Baby Blood. No, she is not. She's up 12 units.
She lost last time. She lost last time.
But she took more time this time, and she tapped like 4 more times.
She tapped several times.
Bro, my heart was beating. I want to cash my bet out if she picked the other way. Let's go, Baby Blood. Let's go. So yeah, man, I'm with you. This fight's gonna be close. If you watch a lot of Randy Brown's fights, he comes out fast and hard in the first round for like the first 3-4 minutes. And then as he goes, he's taking damage. He's giving a little damage. He slows down. And then he's more in the pocket, a lot less movement, clinching and stuff like that. And I just think this fight's going to be really, really close. And I think that, like you said, Zaleski can have the bigger moments, like land the bigger shots, like he hurt Renat. He's hurt a lot of people. He finished Sean Strickland. And if you really go back and check out Randy Brown's resume, it's not that good. It's really
a lot of his fights are super close too,
and they're not like Wellington Turman fight. Like he comes out really hot.
Trinaldo,
yeah, Trinaldo. Which Trinaldo fought everybody, and for respect, he fought everybody close. No matter win, lose, or draw. But his wins aren't that good. If you go back, like and then like he got knocked out by the hammer fist from the back by Nico Price. He got knocked out by Vicente Luque. So we've seen him hurt a couple times. Got hurt against Chaos. That was still a good fight, but he could have lost that. But I just think I think Zaleski like can hurt him. Even when Zaleski like he lost to Muslim Salikhov, which is both when they was like 33. But like Salikhov, like he won. Zaleski won that fight. He hurt him twice. What was the other fight I was watching? Oh, dude, Ricky Tercios. How did he get the decision win over Kevin Natividad? He got fucking crumpled
it was awful
in the second and the third round, like hurt bad. And then basically got beat the whole rest of the freaking fight and pretty much. And then they gave him the win. It was great. And I had a bet on it, but watching it back again last night. But yeah, man, I just think Zaleski, dude, he's got good striking, the capoeira stuff. He's been in there with some beasts, and he even would have the grappling upside, in my opinion. He's used grappling to win some fights. Curtis Millander and a couple people. It's not like Randy Brown. He doesn't have the best offensive or defensive wrestling, Randy Brown, but he's got decent jiu-jitsu. But I like Zaleski here. I got him at only plus 130, but I like him. He's tough, durable, great cardio, and I believe he wins the third round like most times. So the first 2 rounds, because Zaleski just builds as the fight goes, man. His cardio is sick. You've seen against Renat. You've seen it in a lot of fights. So if the first 2 rounds are super close and he wins 1, I think he wins the third. Or he could even hit Randy Brown with a big shot. It's gonna be a good fight. I got the dog though.
Yeah, that's why I said I like the plus 3.5 spread for Zaleski. I think he can win one round. He's durable.
He's gonna win the fight. And if he wins by knockout, you win, right?
Yeah. If he wins by knockout, I win. If he wins one round, I win. And it's minus 140. I think that's a good bet.
30 Reg said I'm 7-0 picking Brown fights on Tapology. The only fate on him to work was Jack Della Dos Santos not beating him. Remember, he put the beat down on even though the Bubakar fight's a good win. A lot of good wins. Strickland spinning wheel kick to Strickland's dome. Dos Santos tends to fight at a manageable cardio pace, and that's the only worry. If Dos Santos is the first round, he may push more of a pay. Yeah, it won't matter in the cage. Yep. Next fight, fucking weird one, man. Men's heavyweight, Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov. My turn to start this. This is a tough fight, dude. I don't like. It's okay. Listen, it's not a tough fight to call, but it's a fucking tough fight to call because whoever trusts Jailton Almeida, motherfucker took 2 fucking hammer fists to the side of the head and was like, "I'm gonna head out now." As soon as he couldn't get the takedown on Derek Lewis,
do you trust Romanov after basically quitting when Juan Espinoza was freaking dominating you on the mat?
Bro, I just fucking watched that. He was getting
man.
I just watched Aori.
He gave up. He knew he was losing. He was gassed. He's fat. No.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like if Jailton Almeida, like Romanov has phenomenal fucking wrestling. So I don't know if Jailton's 25 pound less comes in here and just fucking out wrestles him, manhandles him, and can get him down. If he can't get him down, dude, he can't strike. Like he can throw that front kick up the middle, but I don't think he can't strike for long. And like if he goes for the takedown or Romanov gets on top, like Jailton Almeida fucking quit. I couldn't believe I didn't have no bets on that fight. I wish I would have fucking bet there. Now you think back, and in the first time they were supposed to fight, you can ask people on my Patreon. I had Curtis Blades at plus 165, and then they fucking canceled it. And when they came back out with it, it was Curtis Blades like minus 130 or something like that. Because then Buttnuts had fought Derek Lewis, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. So I didn't bet him that time. But man, he quit. Like, so if he can't get the takedown, or Romanov just reverse wrestles in the first round, doesn't even gas, couldn't reverse wrestle, keep it up. He could knock him out standing up. Almeida can't take a punch. But I'm gonna take Almeida. I'm not betting this fight. The only reason, because listen, Romanov's on short notice, right? And he's already had some gas round. But dude, I would never bet Jailton freaking Almeida in this fight. Like, dude, like, because Romanov's got phenomenal fucking wrestling. Like, I don't know. I don't think maybe Volkov, because that was a weird fight, but he's never just been out wrestled in the first round. Like, he usually comes out and dominates dudes in the first round. So I don't know if Almeida. But dude, Almeida don't want to take one punch in the head. He took a hammer fist to the side of the head. Was like, what the fuck that? Crazy. So Guinea Almeida, I just say that he eventually but dude, even Romanov has pretty good jiu-jitsu. Like, it's fucking crazy. And he's gonna have better wrestling, in my opinion. It's just that when he's Almeida's more explosive. Yeah, but his big ass might be on top. And then what's Almeida?
Could be
take some ground.
But I can guarantee you, I trust Almeida more so if he's taking down.
I hope you don't see this,
Romanov.
Because if you see that. Sheesh.
That's the only way.
Like I said, dude. If I'm
only way Romanov has a chance to even get a finish is if he just gets on top and mount and just rains down the Kong punches.
Which could happen because your dude's going to take one of them and he's just going to fucking be like, he's going to quit from a bad position. You know what I mean? Like he would let Romanov just rear naked choke him if he gets back mount, flattens him out. I'm just saying, and Romanov's going to be like 35 pounds heavier by the time they fight, and he's a good wrestler. Sketchy. So I'm still, like I said, as a pick, I'm taking Almeida, staying far away from this fight. Probably, I mean, like, I don't know what it would be. I wouldn't even know about the over under 1.5. Sketchy. You never know. Under 2.5. I like it. I likes that a lot. But man, hard telling what that'd be. But yeah, man, staying away from this because both these dudes kind of been fraud checked. You know what I mean? And then it's like two kind of frauds against each other that have good skill. Staying away. Jailton Almeida by sub. Okay.
Thank you. Jailton Almeida by sub is the play. But I will be on the opposite side because Romanov is not good. He beats the lower level trash can heavyweights. I went back and I'm saying it. And every time he had a slight step up, he loses very, very badly. Now, Jailton did have a pretty good step up with Curtis Blades, but dude, Romanov would not. Curtis Blades would destroy Romanov, destroy, and it would.
I mean, he
look
destroyed Almeida.
He did it in a way and didn't look good, but it would probably look just as bad, if not worse. Now, look at some of these guys that Almeida's beating. Now, he beat him. Derek Lewis. There's no way Romanov would beat Derek Lewis. Jairzinho Rozenstruik. There's no way. He can't do that.
What?
I don't think he would even beat Shamil Abdur. He wouldn't even beat him.
Can't even say his name, so you lose. How about that?
No, but he wouldn't because Romanov sucks. He's not good. He couldn't even finish.
True that, Aussie fan.
Listen, Romanov's only chance is a knockout, and he's not going to get a knockout because his striking is terrible. Terrible.
Okay, so you got Almeida by sub.
Almeida by sub, and it's gonna be pretty convincing. Sorry, like Romanov is not good. I can't do it.
And listen, this is me saying that be very wary is coming from a guy that bet Marcin Tybura plus 385 against Romanov, but that
should have been a draw. But
at
least you won.
I mean, he Christian Rodriguez'd him the whole fight, whooped him.
Should have been a 10-8 first round for Romanov.
Hell no.
Ain't gonna look like that in this fight, I'll tell you that.
If he comes in though in shape, he could go 3
He ain't. You already saw him. I already saw him on Instagram. He looks exactly the same as in Volkov.
He's wide. He's wide.
Or in Blagoy.
Girthy and wide, man.
Yeah, he ain't winning this fight.
That's what you need against this little freaking strength dude that comes out. But listen, if Almeida comes out and picks up Roman,
seen Almeida against fatties and be fine.
But no,
Derek Lewis.
Yeah, but these dudes had no wrestling.
5 rounds.
It's easy when you come out and take Derek Lewis down.
Romanov doesn't have good takedown defense.
Romanov's going to.
Juan
Espinosa. What are you talking about?
Juan was able to take him down all the time.
Badass wrestler. No, he was.
So is Jailton. He can get good takedowns.
Bro, put some respect on Juan Espinosa's name. That motherfucker was good.
Okay, but guess what? He was 38 years old. And he wasn't even in his prime.
Wrestling champ, jiu-jitsu champ, bad mofo, big dude. I don't know, man. He might beat Jailton Almeida. He might beat Jailton Almeida.
Okay, well, guess what? I don't think so. Give me Jailton Almeida by sub. I am confident.
I'm with you. But
you're confident enough to pick with me.
I will be the opposite of shocked when that man gets fucking beat up because he ain't got no heart. How you gonna look like that, be that big, all that, have no heart? Got Almeida at KO plus 420. I think he gets it. Maybe that's a nice heart. Look. Either one of them. So how you so confident about either one?
How do you say that?
Right here, Marcus. Marcus Williams. What up, dude? So enjoying the show. I wish Jailton Almeida. Yeah, he would be a savage at light heavyweight too. He got punched in the head a couple times.
Maybe,
like,
dude.
Where's the door?
He was on a gravy train with biscuit wheels until he lost to Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades is top of the top of heavyweight. Now in light heavyweight, do you think he can get to the top 5? I don't think so.
Fuck yeah, there ain't no good wrestler.
I don't. It doesn't matter. There's better strikers that can knock him out.
But you got to be able to wrestle.
There's people in the top 5 of the light heavyweight that can stop takedowns.
Pereira?
Way better than those fatties up there in heavyweight.
Pereira?
Yeah. I pick Pereira over Jailton all day.
We'll have to see about that when he gets there. He might be the double champ. He might win the heavyweight title and then drop down. What you think about that?
I'm okay with that.
Juan Espina is him. That's what I'm saying. When he's healthy, Matt knows Juan Espina is, and he's a big dude and like legit, like what?
He's
Spanish, but he's like a Spanish wrestling champ. Then he was a jiu-jitsu black belt.
Listen, I wasn't trying to say that he's bad or anything, but I'm just saying like that's a good fight to look at. Almeida can do the same thing, if not better.
All right, man. Men's, this is another freaking weird one, dude. Like the lines are wild. Men's middleweight, Kevin Holland versus Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. I'll let you start this one.
I'm going Kevin Holland. And I hate to say it, and I hate to pick him because I just don't trust Kevin Holland on any of his fights because you can't. You really, really can't. You don't know which Kevin Holland's going to come out, and is it going to be the good Kevin Holland? Is it going to be the Kevin Holland that wants to play around and, make fights look close and then maybe get, his hand broken and not want to go for takedowns and all that good stuff. He's one of those fighters you just literally can't bet on. But if you look at the skills and you don't think about that, like he's got the skills. He's going to have the reach here. He's got the better, he's got a good kick game. He's got that karate stance and good kicks up the middle. And that's what happened with Mikel in his last fight against Pereira. Kicks up the middle hurt him. And Mikel's, he's usually durable, but not to the body. And there's a blueprint right there. And Kevin can work the body in this fight, I think. And let's say he does crack him. He's going to have a reach advantage. He can get a good club and sub too. He's got good chokes, got a good Darce choke. I think a club and sub is very live in this spot too. But I don't know. I don't rate McCall very high anymore, especially now. Is he at a different camp? Is he training with his buddies again? Like one of those things that was a big red flag in his last fight. And I don't know if he did or went to a good camp now. So I think Kevin Holland knows he needs to win this fight. Like he's got 2 losses. Everyone's already clowning him. And I think he's gonna be more so ready for this fight. And this is a weird fight to even make, to be honest. Like McCall's going from Pereira to Kevin Holland. Like it's just really weird. I think this is just a spot for Kevin Holland to win, and the UFC is kind of giving him a little bit of a layup in a way. But I mean, McCall's gonna be there. He's solid. Like I didn't expect him to lose the way he did against Pereira. So
that was just a good body shot.
But I mean, Kevin can kind of do the same thing. He's got very good kicks up the middle too. So give me Kevin to win. I do think eventually he will get a knockout or a club and sub. I'll say a finish because I can't really go decide which one. But I don't think this fight goes to decision. And if that's the case, I do trust Kevin Holland's chin a little bit more and durability. So give me Kevin Holland by finish, probably later in the fight.
Yeah, very untrustworthy fight because like both these guys are good. Dude, Kevin Holland has took a lot of damage in his last 5 fights, like 4 of the last 5. Chiesa, he didn't take no damage. But if you go back to all his other fights, like he took damage against Jack Della. He took a lot of damage against MVP, and that was only 3 months ago. I don't even know if that was a full 3 months ago.
Dude, I think he sold that fight.
Well, he got his ass whooped is what he did.
I think he sold.
Yeah, but he took
do you really think
shots.
that do you really, I think I even said this in my breakdown. Do you really think that UFC was going to pluck away MVP and you're going to put him up against Kevin Holland, against someone who's willing to fight anybody for the UFC, company man, business guy?
And then you put like a regular UFC striker up against like a high level kickboxer karate guy, and he just whooped him, right? It's weird how that works out. Shout out Cesar Almeida.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What?
So UFC doesn't
like how I brought that back around?
No, why would you do that? We're not even on that fight anymore. I don't even care.
It's something I do. It's just something I do for the people.
But no, I think Kevin Holland sold that fight a little bit. I think he kind of let MVP win that fight, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, Kevin Holland's been taking damage, dude. Michael Page whooped his ass. Like Kevin Holland's so durable. He's almost too durable for his own good because like he hit him with a big ass shots. Jack Della hit him with some good shots. Now you might be like, well, they weren't that good because they didn't drop him, but he doesn't really get dropped. But Jack Della hit him with some good ass shots in that fight. Then, dude, I mean, go back, Stephen Holland fucking beat him like he stole something from him. Like, dude, took a ton of damage in that fight. So he's been taking a lot of damage. I know he's always durable, and he's probably still going to stay durable. Oleksiejczuk, man, he's got phenomenal boxing. Kevin Holland's got phenomenal boxing. I don't think that Kevin Holland's going for any takedowns.
No.
He fucking never does. And he doesn't have good wrestling anyways. You know what I mean?
I don't think he needs to, personally.
No. And in this fight, though, like the first round is going to be crazy. Like Oleksiejczuk's going to be taken. I guarantee you the best bet on this card is probably to bet Kevin Holland after the first round, because Oleksiejczuk comes out and goes crazy in the first round. And if this goes to the second, he's probably going to win the first because Kevin's very hittable. Every single fight. Go watch him fight Tim Means, anybody, Ponzinibbio. Everybody beats the shit out of him in the second, and then usually he gets some timing down and hits somebody with a big shot. You know what I mean? And finishes them, and that's what I think is going to happen here. I think Oleksiejczuk lands some big shots in the first, goes hard, and Oleksiejczuk goes hard in the first round, and then in the second round, I think Kevin Holland starts hitting him with some big shots eventually, and by the third round, I think Kevin Holland hits him with some club and stuff, because we all know Kevin Holland's Darce and front chokes are sick, and I think he drops Oleksiejczuk, and I think he subs him out, or he could just KO him, but like usually Oleksiejczuk is pretty durable. But Kevin Holland hits hard. But Kevin Holland's also coming back up to 185 for the first time in a long time. And he was at 170 for a couple years. And like, usually it takes a little time to build that weight back on. Now, I know when he fought at 185 before, he would always only weigh like 187 or something before the fights, weigh in at like 184. So maybe it won't mean nothing, but still something to look at. You know what I mean? So, and like the line's kind of crazy because like Oleksiejczuk is not bad. He's good. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know. But I have no faith in this.
He's just a little bit too one-dimensional.
I'm kind of like you. Me. I'm kind of like you. I feel like I kind of got to pick Kevin Holland because that's just, but I don't, I mean, Oleksiejczuk's good. And Kevin Holland's been getting his ass beat by a lot of people until he gets a finish win or he don't. And he just gets his ass whooped for the rest of the fight.
I just think if Oleksiejczuk was just a little bit more well-rounded, I would probably want to pick him. Because the way to beat Kevin Holland, obviously, is to wrestle him and grapple him and don't stand with him. Because that's his best path to victory. But, yeah. He can't wrestle. You know, that's the thing. And if you're going to stay on the feet with Kevin Holland, you have to be even. You can't. I don't even like. I know JDM won, but honestly, like I think that was a closer fight than a lot of people. Like it looked at the JDM Holland fight. I mean, I
fucking bet Holland, and I thought he got not his ass whooped, but he got beat. And then when they went split, of course I'm like, fucking go Holland. But JDM.
I just thought it looked a lot closer because I think Holland won
more. The second round, but like JDM won the first and the third.
Yeah, but it was close. You know what I mean? Like, and JDM is a way better boxer than Oleksiejczuk. You know what I mean? So like, you have to be a little bit more. I don't know. I just don't. This isn't a good matchup for Oleksiejczuk. Let's put it that way.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, next fight. Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. Who started this one?
I don't remember. I don't care. Whoever wants to go first. I don't care.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a really good fight. I think the line's off in this too. I think that okay, so going into it, I'm like, all right, well, like Strickland's gonna beat him up because Strickland's gonna put the pressure on him, gas him out, and whatever. But like I went back, I thought he kind of gassed out against Robert Whittaker, but he really didn't, man. Like that fight was super close. Like I was kind of even shocked it was just a straight up unanimous decision because like obviously Paulo won the first round when he hurt him, and then the second and third were all close rounds. And Paulo Costa, dude, he's durable. After like the first 4 minutes, he looks like he's tired. You know what I mean? He looks like he's slowing down, but then he just works through it and he keeps fighting. He'll go all 5 rounds. You even seen when he fought Marvin Vettori, and there was something wrong with him, whatever that had made him like miss weight and all that stuff. Because I'm sure there was something wrong. Like I'm sure he didn't just, but he still fought 5 hard rounds. I kind of thought he won that fight too. Marvin Vettori, terrible. But like
deny that.
So we know like Strickland, he's going to come out with his boxing jab, Philly shell, checking leg kicks. But this is a dangerous, tough fight because Paulo's fucking explosive and he can hit you with the spinning wheel kick and come around his defense. And he's very dangerous and he's tough and he's going to be there. Like I think this fight, I don't think it hits the ground. Paulo's not taking him down. Strickland's not taking him down. They're just going to strike, and I think they're just going to like beat each other up. I pick Strickland. I pick him to win by decision, but I'm not even confident in that, to be honest, because like if anybody gets a finish in this fight, to me, it's going to be Paulo Costa, right? Because Strickland don't really finish too many people unless it's like Abus Nurmagomedov, who just completely folds. But other than that, he's going 5 rounds, beating people up or getting beat up a little bit, whatever. But I think it goes all 5 rounds, and I'm gonna take Strickland by decision, but not nowhere near confident enough to bet him. Because like what I like about Paulo Costa is he's finally fighting more. You know what I mean? He fought just 7-8 months ago or something.
3.
And then he's fighting again. Was it 3 months ago?
Yeah, but before that, it was over 2 years.
Exactly. So he's back. He's staying in shape, all that stuff. And he's a good fighter, dude. Paulo Costa's a fucking good fighter, dude. And like the thing is Strickland doesn't really like pull away a lot in fights. Like most of his rounds are pretty close, unless he was fighting like Izzy, where he clearly won. But when he's fighting people like Cannonier and he has really close rounds. When he's fighting DDP, split decisions, really close rounds, man. And I think Costa can do all that. And then Costa might have the bigger moments because Strickland's never winding up. The biggest shot I've seen him land was when he dropped Izzy. you know, and that's like the biggest shot I've seen him land, other than when he like dropped Brandon Allen. But I just think this fight's going to play out way closer than that line says. Like these are two of the top middleweights, and Strickland should be like minus like 150. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. So, but give me Strickland by decision, but it's going to be a close, good fight. That fight with Whitaker that Costa had was close as shit, dude. And he almost finished him. You know what I mean? If that first round had like another 30 seconds, he might have been able to finish him. So, and we've seen Strickland get hit with that same exact kick by Zaleski dos Santos. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm going with Strickland as well. I just think, you know, everyone always thinks that Costa is some kind of like crazy knockout guy, but like his last knockout was like 6 years ago, guys. It hasn't fought a lot, but I just want to say it was 6 years ago. And yeah, he was looking good when he first came up in the rankings and all this stuff, and then he took breaks and here and there and all that stuff. But like Strickland is fighting like way better competition. And yeah, I mean, Robert Whitaker is a good loss, if you want to say, in good competition for Paulo Costa, but Strickland's fighting like Izzy, he's fighting Dricus, he's fighting even Amavov's a good fight, Cannonier, Pereira, Jack Hermanson. Like, he's fighting the top guys, and he is durable. Yeah, he got rocked against Pereira. Yeah, he got head kicked by Zaleski, but it happens. And I don't think there's going to be a finish in this fight. I think Strickland is durable enough. I think Costa is just not as dangerous as a lot of people think. Yeah, he does have the dangerous side. He can rock somebody. He rocked Whitaker, all that good stuff. But I think Costa has 1 or 2 rounds to knock out Strickland. And if he doesn't get the first or second round knockout, this fight's going the distance. And I just trust Strickland more so in later rounds, 3, 4, 5. And I think Strickland can even win in rounds 1 or 2 as well. So give me Strickland. I like the bet where you can get rounds 4 or 5 or decision for Strickland on FanDuel. It's at plus like 125. Like, I wouldn't bet his money line. I think this fight goes later.
That's why we just bet fight goes to decision. That's got to be plus really good money.
Yeah, I
think it goes to it.
Yeah, or you can just do that. But I just think
fight goes to distance. Wait. Damn, that's crazy. It's only fight goes. It's only plus 130.
Okay, well, that's a little bit better than Sean Strickland. 4 or 5. You
might as well just go plus 105 at over 4.5. Then you might as well just go.
You might as well go
minus 120 over 3.5. And then,
but my thing is this: like, if there's this weird chance and weird feeling in my gut that maybe Strickland does outpace him in rounds 4 or 5. Like, it can happen. I like that line.
Shady got Strickland minus 185. That's a killer line.
I think Strickland,
Shady.
He shells up in the early rounds. He puts on the pace for the rest of the rounds, and then he'll probably out volume and outland Costa in rounds 3, 4, 5 and win the close decision. That's how I see it happening. So
yeah, it's a good breakdown. Aussie fan, what was the crowd like? So was they cheering for Strickland, or was they like, oh shit, I can't believe Izzy's getting that ass beat? That would have been great to be at that card, man.
If I was like an Australian and I saw Izzy could get dropped in the first, I'd be like,
yeah,
oh, no. That's what happened to me. I was like, oh, it's happening.
It's the worst. They were cheering, he says. Let's go. I remember because they loved him all week.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, man. I like Sean Strickland. I just like people that speak their mind. I mean, you're allowed to do it as long as you're not too. He gets
not
a little
too crazy. He can get a little crazy. I will say, but it is funny.
Man, I'm about to have to just bet the shit. Are we gonna have to fucking bet Poirier? Because what's the stat? Okay, so what's the stat infection line? Like, who's came in with staff that we know that's actually won?
Benoit, anybody
got that ass whoop?
Yeah, it did. Supposedly Makhachev against Perez.
So 1-1, but he really lost that.
That was
else? I know we've had. Remember last time Ricky Tercios fought and he had like fucking zombie infection on his chest, and then remember that he had like fucking 7 spots of fucking.
Who had it? The Iron Turtle had it. I thought
he always has that stuff there. He's got little scars there.
I'm trying to think of anybody else like recently. I don't think so. I think those were the only recent ones.
He's on the space spectrum.
It could be.
Could be. But aren't we all? All right, we go.
In some way.
Men's lightweight championship fight. We got 608 people watching live.
Damn.
553 on X and that 55 on YouTube. We need to pump them numbers up, to be honest. But everybody smash that like button for us if you're having a good time.
Follow us on Twitter if you're new.
Liking it. Follow us on Twitter. Hit the like. Appreciate it, man. It's free. Helps us out a lot. Helps the algorithm, as the kids say. Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. I'm gonna let you start this one, Yanni Kicks. I know you got some fire. What?
So, not gonna put the staph infection into this breakdown because we don't know. But
what's the picture saying?
I don't know.
Okay, I ain't seen him. I've been talking to you guys. So.
But give me Makhachev to win this fight. I just think the grappling and the wrestling is going to be a little bit too much, obviously. Now, and Islam is not a dumb fighter. He's not going to want to stay on the feet with Dustin Poirier, who's a very good boxer. And that's his only chance to win if he catches Islam. But, things can change now with this whole staph infection thing, if it's true or not, whatever. But if this fight gets to the mat, which I do think it will, I mean, it's Makhachev's world all day. I think eventually he can get the submission in the first or second, maybe third round. I don't think it goes past the third round, I'll be honest. But if it does, I mean, Poirier is going to have way more opportunities to win the fight because we saw Makhachev against Volkanovski in the fourth and fifth round, and he wasn't looking too crazy good. So the longer the fight goes, it does favor Poirier, but I just don't think this fight goes past round 3. I'll probably say Makhachev second round submission. The first round, I think Poirier will survive. I think he'll get taken down. He'll survive, but once the second round hits, he'll take it down again, and I think it's going to be game over. So Makhachev is a good fighter. He's pound for pound number 1 for a reason. So I think he gets it done.
Yeah, man. I don't know if it goes down like that.
I mean,
he went to 3 rounds with Khabib. You know what I mean? And I don't think Islam
is better than Khabib.
He's not. He couldn't take down Charles. He couldn't even take down Charles in the second round. But Charles got up in the first round. Charles couldn't even get up.
But he didn't really. I don't know. I've seen him in fights where he tries for takedowns harder than he does.
He uses more judo trips and stuff like that. Now, I get it. He's going to come out and try to wrestle Poirier right away to try to wear on him. But like against even Volkanovski, you know what I mean? Like Khabib's taking these dudes down, I feel like. Now, the difference between like Poirier might beat Volkanovski in a fight, but like as far as takedown defense, like Volkanovski's smaller, but he's faster and his hips are faster. Like Poirier is like this wide back, so when he's fighting a takedown, he's like this and he's slower. Volkanovski's moving, so that helps him out. Even though he still got taken down a little bit, he stayed safe. But like, I don't think that Makhachev's wrestling is as good. And then I don't know if he goes crazy as hard because like he's got better striking. He don't have to go balls to the wall like
but
because he's got good striking.
Clear path to victory.
Yeah, for sure. And he's going to try it, but like I don't know, man. It's crazy.
If Islam entertains the striking longer than 3 minutes, I think that's stupid.
Right, but even if he takes down Poirier, if he takes him down and he then like say at any point in the second or third round, if Poirier is still there and he attempts to take down, can't get him down and slows down even a little bit.
Well, yeah, that's when I said
Islam's going 99. So I don't know, man. I just don't know if Islam's going to come out. I mean, he is going to come out and wrestle Poirier. I don't know if Poirier's takedown defense is that bad, but like, I mean, if it took Charles Oliveira till round 3 to choke him out and he's rolling around on the ground, I think that he can last a while with Makhachev.
Well, Oliveira took the back of him up against the cage, I believe.
In the third when he got it. And
that's when, but they were striking for the first 2 rounds.
Well, the second round, Oliveira grappled the fuck out of him and wore him out.
Okay. I don't remember.
The first round,
I didn't watch that one, but...
the first round, Poirier. Yeah, you don't want to watch it. But you should. That was a good one for Oliveira because he got his ass whooped in the first round. And that's kind of the weird. I think Poirier might have not really gassed himself because that dude's got a gas tank. But like he dropped Charles a couple times, went for the finish and stuff. And you might lose a little shit because by the second, he starts getting out wrestled. By the third, he ends up getting choked out. But like, man, they're like, I don't know, man. But then like you watch like the thing that I'm picking Makhachev, right? I'm picking Makhachev. I have to, just because obviously he's got good striking, but like Poirier has a good chance if he can keep this standing, like
Yeah.
Volkanovski, because he's so much more dangerous on the feet than Volkanovski. Where Volkanovski's a beast and he's good, he's just not dangerous. He's not knocking Benoit Saint Denis out. He's not knocking people out like that. You know what I mean? So, man, like I don't know, but if Islam's got staff, man, that's even more. That's even more.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what worries me.
So, but I like the over
now
1.5.
He's got like what, 2 rounds to win, maybe.
Yeah, I've seen that too, Derek. With the UFC champs are 0-8 with Costa on the card. The jinx.
That's crazy.
What was that show I just finished watching? What's that? The dude that killed the three people, the old ass mofo. God, Robert something. The Jinx, that HBO thing.
I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
Robert Durst. He killed his wife. He killed his best
Durst?
friend. Robert fucking Durst, Johnny. You've never seen that? The Jinx? He's an old dude. He's a real life guy. He killed his wife in like the 80s and then his best friend and like he just got convicted. It's a pretty cool show. You should watch it. It's a documentary. I'll be the guy. That guy just has 0 chance in this fight, says Dirty
I mean, I don't want to go low. I don't want to say 0, but I will probably say 10%.
Aussie says no love for Dustin's Gilly. 50 to win 1,000. Let's go. Hey, man, he's going to try it. You're going to get your attempts. That's like in the NBA. If you take a basketball player to get like over 1.5 threes and you know they're going to shoot like 5, they got a chance. So Dustin's going to pull probably a Gilly or 2, you know. I was watching the one with Khabib, bro. That first one, I thought he had it. Watching it live, I'm like, oh, my God. I was like, he's going to fucking get him.
That was
Islam would outstrike DP if it stays still. Oh, that's tough. DP can only throw punches because his hips are jacked up. He can throw them kicks. He fucked Connor out a little bit. I'm not convinced Islam has staff purely off that image, but it looks like death on weight. But he looks like death on weight day. I'll bet the money line. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. It was Limp Bizkit that killed him. Limbo it, Johnny.
10% is a lowest.
How low can you go?
Maybe
that's a good show. We got 625 still viewing, man. Nice smooth show, 2 hours. Got it out of the way. Got a lot of jokes
right on the dot, almost
on the Diznot, man. Appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us tonight.
Before we go,
oh fuck! Second step of the ladder challenge.
I
forgot all about that. Baby Blood took all the thunder. So we like Cesar Almeida, right?
Oh man, I was gonna say Roman Kopylov for the win and just call it a day.
Cop these nutsy laws.
He's plus 100. That's all we need.
Kopylov, yeah, he's just minus 140 the other day. So
well, I mean,
I like Lima a lot. I like Andre Lima a lot.
Plus 265.
I know you don't like Perez, but I fucking love Perez. That's my favorite.
Halen Perez to win. I don't mind putting her in one leg.
Well, let's go Perez and freaking what's his nuts is plus
right off the bat, the first 2, and then win it.
Lima Perez, bro. Yeah, and then call it a night. Because I don't want Morono Price, Philip Rowe Matthews, Baby Blood's on Rowe, Grant Dawson Selecki too high. Cesar Almeida's gonna beat that ass, but you don't want no parts of it. Randy Brown Zaleski, don't want that. Don't want no Jailton action. Don't want no Kevin Holland action. I don't want no Strickland action at that price. And we ain't doing no Makhachev action. And I'm rooting for Dustin anyways. I want that to be known. I fucking hope Dustin wins. I hope Dustin wins. That's for the record. So, I mean, there's a lot of risky fights. I feel like Lima and Perez just get it done, man. They just come in, they beat that ass, call it a day.
There's options we have. What is a good fight to start round 2 bet?
Oh, Tenacious Playing said 3 a.m. right here, but waited for the ladder. That's dedication. Let's go.
Love it.
Let's go. Bro, I mean, I think it's easy. Lima is way better. Raposo doesn't belong.
What do you think?
Perez.
Ooh. Hold on. I'm cooking up something. Hold on.
Chinaman chances. Shout out Shady.
Well, not that Chinaman, but yeah, pretty much.
Johnny comes back with a 4-legger.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to hear what you got, man.
Oh, damn it.
What the
lines must have moved.
in that 25 seconds?
No, like earlier in the week from I remember seeing it.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you think that Dustin Poirier fight gets to round 2?
Yeah, I think it goes over 1.5. That's one of my best bets on the card.
All right.
12 of 14 of Poirier's last fights have went over 1.5. The only ones that didn't was Conor breaking his leg and
all right, here we go. It's even a
him
better
getting head kicked.
It's even a better line than Lima winning. Perez money line, fight to start round 2, Islam Dustin all together plus 115.
What do you think's more likely? Lima just wins all 3 rounds and gets the finish, or some crazy shit could pop off in the Islam fight. If he comes in with staff and is like, I got to come out here and choke this dude out, and he just tries and then gasses later, I don't know. I mean, I like it to start round 2, 100%. But it's Lima. I feel like Lima beats the shit out of Mitch Raposo, dude. Like, I really feel like
short notice fight
throws a beating on him. But I like the fight to start round 2 too. What'd you say? It's plus 115. If you want to do that, I'm down with that. I don't see it. I don't think Islam can. Like I said, 12 of 14 of Poirier's have gone. That's with Charles Oliveira. That was a crazy ass fight with a crazy ass pace. Fighting with Khabib, fighting with a lot of badass mofos, dude. And they all went over 1.5. So I like the fight to start round 2 too. But like I said, I like Lima's size, dude. I think his size is going to be so good. And I think if it goes to the ground, he could sub Raposo. And I think on the feet, he's going to land the way bigger shots and beat this kid up. I think it's like someone said, or you said, that like Dana likes this kid. He got the tattoo of the bite, all that. He got some shine. So they gave him Mitch fucking Raposo.
Well, yeah, they had to, because whoever he was fighting withdrew.
Yeah, and he was supposed to fight something like Joshua Van or somebody good like that or something. And then they had Van
because it was supposed to be Tatsuro. That was gonna be a crazy fight, but I was sad because one of them was gonna lose.
Yeah.
Who would?
Then they separated them two. They agreed to fight, and then they took them apart.
Yeah, I think they realized like maybe
on
we
the same card. Yeah,
it's gonna be an awesome fight later on down the road. But
dude, I can't wait till for UFC.
It was that weird guy. I can't even pronounce his name. Naima Jarajal.
Yeah. I was glad when his shit got canceled. Took up all my penny, all my.
Okay, I'm good with Lima money line, or I'm good with round 2. You can pick.
What's everybody in the chat say? Kopylov, Almeida will start round 2. Yeah, but them dudes are gonna be throwing
Poirier fight starts round 2. Saba said.
I agree with that.
That's the only one I see. So
I haven't seen Saba say nothing.
Sabia
fight or Saba.
So fight starts round 2. Oop, I'm gonna put it in the chat. You can put it up there.
Justin by decision says Bunny Hunter. Look at that. That has to pay good, dude. I hope if you bet that, I hope you hit that.
All right, put it up. We'll let the chat decide our last leg between the two.
Mitch is good. He can win. John says that.
Put it up there, Cody.
That Luda, what? Oh.
Put it in the chat. Whoever the first 3 wins.
Help us out here, chat. Help us out.
We got like
629 people.
What do you like better? What do you like better? Fight to start round 2 in the Islam fight or Lima money line?
Well, we got one because Saba already said fight starts round 2.
Sniper said money line.
Okay. The money line, Sniper says 1-1. This goes to decision. The Lima fight is going to look like the Sapaji fight.
Money line. We got 2 money lines and fight. We got 2 and 2, I think.
Wait.
2 and 2. We're 2 and 2. We'll go if we get a couple more.
Who's the tiebreaker? Fight start round 2. Islam round 2.
Or the money line.
So right now we got what? 2 and 2, right?
Raw says both.
you mother. Dustin by Gilly round 4. Let's go, real.
I screenshot it.
Dude, man, come on, chat. Come on, man. You just gotta type in one video.
What do you feel in your gut, chat? Come on, man. One more. At least one. Maybe 2 or 3.
I'm picking. We're going to fight start round 2.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I'm cool with it.
Yep. Let's do it. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Let me put it in.
It was written.
It has been written. I think even with the staph infection.
Don't you do that, Router. Don't you do that.
I think if Islam has it, he will gas out in rounds 2 or 3. I see a lot of wrestling early, and I just think Dustin will be able to survive.
Yeah, at least one round, right?
At
he's
least
not Dan
one
Hooker.
round.
He's not Dan
Exactly.
Hooker. Bobby Green. You know,
I mean, he's not Alexander Volkanovski taking a fight on short notice and getting head kicked.
Even Drew Dober got to round 3. Moises got to round 4.5. Everybody, that's what I'm saying. That I bet
Oliveira got to round 2 at least.
I bet the over 1.5.
Or was it 1 and 3?
-170. I bet that because, like, what
was Oliveira round 2 or round 3?
With Islam round 2.
Okay, see, he even got to round 2.
Yeah.
There it is. So we're gonna do Perez money line plus fight starts round 2. Islam Dustin.
Dude, the baby blood parlay
plus 115. Boom.
I didn't even. Man, I ain't gonna get enough.
Put it up.
Trying to get some reception.
Put it up. Cody, put it up for the chat. We'll put this out tomorrow, guys, on Twitter, Instagram.
Dude, baby blood's parlay.
Get it now before the lines move one way or another.
So she went.
Put it up, Cody. Put it up.
She went Almeida.
Put it up.
That's gonna be nuts. She went.
You're on the little world.
Costa, and then who's the other? Philip Rowe. Dude,
put it up. Put it up. Put it up.
Plus 1127.
Put it up.
Let's see. Hold on.
No, put it up.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Perez money line.
What?
The thing I put in the chat. Put it up.
Oh,
there you go. There's step 2. Jeez.
Fuck, Johnny.
We gotta promote our step 2.
That's our step 2.
There it is.
So then, and our first one was plus what? It was like plus 115 or something like that. And it was easy money. That was easy.
Oh, it was. I think they both won by knockout or something.
Yeah, it was. Wait, Roofie? Was that the Roofie one? No,
it was a while ago. Let me look. Angela Hill in the under 2.5 in the Victor Martinez and Tom Nolan fight.
Oh, that was easy money. These ones would be easy money.
109 it was. So now we got plus 115.
Yep, dude. Baby Bloods parlay is plus 1127. So when I put $20, oh my God, she'll win $225 for $20.
Damn.
Holy shit. That would be unit. Yeah, that would be her units are 10. That'd be 22.5 unit win. Because her units are just $10. Spending 2 units. That'd be crazy. I'm gonna put a little on it. I'm not gonna lie. Throw a little. I'm gonna throw me a little.
I'm fading her this week, so
don't do that, man.
Sorry. I like the row bet. I might get around to it, actually, to be honest.
Costa, Rowe, Almeida, just to throw a little $10 to win 120.
I might get around to row. I might.
Appreciate everybody coming out tonight, man. Johnny Newquist, bro, appreciate you coming out every single week, dropping the $10 dono, man. We really appreciate that. Bunny Hunter dropping the $10 dono, man.
Yes, sir.
No matter, you're always on time when you get here, dude. We really appreciate that. And we appreciate everybody that comes here and just hangs out and talks with us. Derek Izzy, that's my dude, man. I wish you was coming to the Louisville show. Derek, you ain't coming? You usually pop up, man. I know it can't be too far. Thanks for the show, guys. Need some big wins this weekend, definitely.
Probably like a 5-hour drive for him.
Yeah, drive that freaking Camaro or Corvette you got. A Camaro or Corvette?
I thought it was Corvette, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it is because he's big time in us. Drive that Corvette up and let's drive that thing around a little bit, man. That'd be freaking sweet. But Derek, appreciate you coming out raw. Torque, man. Aussie fight fan, appreciate you commenting. Oh, show with us, dude. Hanging out. You're sharp, dude. I was seeing all the stuff you're saying. That's sharp. Saba, are there going to be any live shows in the future while you're
there'll be live shows on Wednesday nights. It just Cody will be away, but we'll figure it out. We'll have maybe a couple special guests, maybe 1, maybe 2. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Spitting around some ideas.
I can't wait for this break.
Wednesday nights.
Like I fucking love this, but it puts some stress on you and it takes so much time. And if you're doing it right, like I said, man, dude, like I literally, like, I don't tell lies, can't tell lies. It's not, I don't give a shit if somebody else finds out. It's what I know. It's what I think, dude. And so, like, I could sit and be like, oh, just give, like, people, keep my Patreon going, keep everything going, and just, like, make educated guesses. No tape study, no nothing, because I believe in that shit, the tape study. And do that and just keep everything going and not put in half the work or 1/10 the work. But I don't want to do that. You know, if I'm not going to be putting in all the work, I don't want to be out here just freaking putting up stuff I don't believe in. So I'm going to take this little break. And I was going to just take a break and keep Twitter and Patreon. But I'm like, dude, that's still my whole Tuesday of doing all that tape study. So I just got to take a little break. But dude, I already got a trip planned for like June something, end of June, to go to Cherokee, North Carolina. Whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna probably go on like 4 or 5 vacations this summer, little mini ones throughout the week. Take like 2-3 day vacations. So I can't wait, man. But only hands ain't never. He ain't.
I'm still gonna go strong. Do my normal stuff. Probably. I might skip a little bit with my picks video since I'll be doing it Wednesday nights with maybe a guest or two. But we'll see. I'm obviously I'm gonna still be doing stuff. But Wednesday nights for sure. I want to keep the Defend Your Unit show going. So definitely.
And yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back on August 15th. If any, I mean, nothing's gonna, knock on wood, but if anything happened where freaking, if I was off work or something like that, then I would come back and do stuff. But like
maybe you can get Saturdays back open.
I'm still, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be so long. My new work schedule, I kind of fucked up changing my work schedule around and stuff.
I'm just like joking, but still,
no, yeah. But well, before I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, day shift, you know, and I get home, do a little bit of stuff after work. Then I'd have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Now I work Friday, Saturday morning, Sunday, Monday night. So like my days off are in the middle of the week. Kind of sucks, man, but it is what it is, man. But we'll do it good. Zach, man. Yeah, I can't wait to meet up with everybody. We'll, like I said, we'll meet up. We'll try to meet up like a half an hour before the fights or something. Like, gotta have like a bar. Dude, the KFC Yum Center is fucking nice and it's huge. It's not like the little shitty thing we go to in fucking Chicago, even though we're gonna go back there in October.
Hey,
wait till you see the Yum Center. Yo, Yum Center's huge, dude, and it's nice. It's spacious, open. You can go look out over the shitty city there, and it's nice though, man. I can't wait to meet up with everybody and just get to talk in real life and have a good time, dude. It's gonna be some good fights, man. Paul, appreciate you coming out tonight. Zach, appreciate you. Sabo, you always know, appreciate you, man. Derek,
yes, sir.
Aussie fan, Raw Torque, yo, Juhans. Been with us since the beginning, man. Everybody, Sniper, Bunny Hunter, dude. What's this? I feel like I'm gonna read some messed up shit right here. What's that say? Justin
Statham gets cash.
Justin Statham gets cash. Appreciate you coming out. Justin Statham gets cash. Real Fight Picks. What is up, man? We appreciate you coming out, hanging out as always. To Sniper, Money Mauler, Tenacious Bling. That's our dude. Just D. Everybody, man. Shady's our dude. Jumbo. Everybody, man. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back next Friday. I'll have I got 2 more shows.
This Friday?
Not Friday. Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah. And we'll be back next Wednesday. And then for the Louisville show, and then there's the Vegas 93 show. We'll do that Friday or Wednesday after that. And then take my little break. And then, like you said, you're gonna keep it going, have some different guests on, same guests, whatever. And I'll be back. It's gonna be a good time. When I come back, man, I feel like I'm gonna be so refreshed and ready to go and just have a good time. So good luck this weekend, everybody. Be cool. Just be cool. Don't be dick.
Good luck.
Don't be dick. Be cool.
Have some good fights. Don't be a Richard.
Don't be Richard when you can just be cool. Later, everybody, man. Good luck.